Huh?
No, Ernie would need juice like midstream, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll be back in a second. Oh man. Matter of fact, let me test his audio while he's gone to make sure. Carrie, say something real quick.
Something real quick.
Oh God. Speaking in.
Again, something real quick.
Okay. I think I was breathing hard. All right, audio's fine. My bad, y'all. New format. We're gonna have some more people coming in, and I wanted to make sure that the audio actually worked in the way it's supposed to work. This is a new scene, and OBS does not always want to cooperate in the way that I command it to when it should. Ernie is here. Ernie, want to go grab something to drink real quick? So we're gonna get into it. We're just going to bullshit for a second until Ernie gets back. And then we're also going to be joined by the illustrious Jay Penumbra. And I believe BJ Kicks is going to be coming along with him as well. So we should have around 5 or 6 people here. Kara, how you feeling? You're back. You're back today. You're alive.
Barely.
For everyone that is new to this is Pull List Therapy. This is the Sunday stream that I normally do here on the channel where we talk about everything comics, from the pull list that we have that week to whatever's going on in comic book news and whatever it may be. There's Ernie. And we chop it up. This is Pull List Therapy for that. Ernie is not back. Now I can actually do the intro and whatnot.
Yeah.
Ernie, I want to do my best impression of you here for a second.
Oh man, do it. See what you let me see what this is.
Everybody, we're gonna have JP come through, and when he comes through, we're gonna have the Court of Negro Owls, the Negro Illuminati,
the Negrowls,
the Negrowls. JP, for a number of people that aren't aware, he's made it a point to collect a bunch of us here, Black comic content creators, to form a clandestine secret society to use our audiences and our voices for the betterment of comics and Black representation and minority representation within comics as a whole. And our first stint at attempting to do something is this DC So White campaign. When JP gets here, we're going to go in more depth about what that is because he's going to be relevant. He's running a little late. He had something he had to do real quick. But until he gets here for that, I want to sit down and kind of discuss the Dakota incident, the campaign for it that Joseph Illich campaigned for it began, and the results from it, because it seems as though that it's selling incredibly well in shops all over the country, as well as like online versions through things like Kindle, because people couldn't even find a physical copy. But yeah, I mean, before we get into that, how y'all niggas doing? How y'all doing?
A fucking tragedy.
I mean, I'm good. Oh no, none of that.
Yeah, Kaylor's not a corpse anymore, but you got one foot in the grave still, big dog. You all right?
I have water, so I won't like die on stream or anything.
You got a voice. But for everybody, watching, Ernie, what has been your experience? What has been your ears to the ground in regards to the results of the Dakota incident and its sales and whatnot?
I mean, it's been good. Everyone I've talked to who's picked up the book, either they said they just barely got it, or like the book was sold out. They had to go to like multiple shops. And then my own, like, and that's all anecdotal, but like when I went into shops, I either saw they were sold out or had very few copies left, which all of that's good. Those are good problems. So I almost didn't get my variants because apparently Midtown Comics sold out.
Oh wow.
So yeah, like they kind of slick wanted to give me that, hey, we sorry we can't fulfill your order type email, but they got their shit together and they sent me my books. So yeah, that tells you how it's been.
For people that aren't aware, well, first off, I don't know where the hell you've been if you're not aware, but recently the New History of DC, the Dakota Incident release, which is a one-shot detailing why Milestone Media characters like Icon, Rocket, Static, Blood Syndicate, etc., have not been in the mainline DC continuity. Where the hell they've been forever now. And this book was a book that was brought together and made by a team of some of the best and brightest Black comic book writers and artists and its minds as a whole. Like minds such as Stephanie Williams, Nick Draper Ivey, Joseph Illich is a part of this as well. Marcus I almost said Marcus Hampton. Morgan Hampton.
Morgan Hampton.
I'm so sorry, Morgan. Don't come for me.
See, this is how you gonna wind up in it. See, when they bring back Cyborg, you're gonna get got.
Bro, I haven't
that
even.
white noise cannon. You're gonna catch that white noise cannon, and it's gonna be crazy.
He's gonna have a character that looks like me, get my fucking head taken the fuck off in the book.
He can't remember names for shit.
I remember most names, unless I'm tired. Then I just like, all right, names are just lost to me. But again, illustrious stream around the book, and the book was pushed and really campaigned hard by the entire team in a very not nasty on their part, but nasty in the fact that DC was not a part of this. I think the one like video ad you'll see on YouTube and other places was one that Joseph Illich himself had to commission and pay for, and then also distribute. That I don't think was shared on any DC platforms whatsoever. So it was, again, very nasty in the fact that the team and all the creators that got behind them were the main pushers and drivers in making sure this book sold very well. And again, to Ernie's point, and for what I've also seen, Carrie, I don't know if you've seen anything different. The book's been selling very well. Carrie, what's been your ear to the ground?
Oh, sorry. I was looking at something.
Lock in,
shut up. Well, for me, I guess it was more so of my TikTok people. They of course went to go get their copy, and somebody did message me asking where they could find a digital copy, because their local comic book store was completely sold out in the first couple of hours.
Damn, first couple hours is crazy.
So, like, as soon as they open, like that coming in the first couple of hours of them being open, they did not have any more.
Really quickly, shout out to the new faces we have in the building, Mr. Andre Partridge. Thank you. He says, hello and good evening, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm great so far. I got to see my grandmama, so I'm good. I'm back home now. I'm happy. Yeah. I forgot to put the damn chat on this damn screen. You know what? It is. I'm fucking up. But
you are.
Anyway, leave me alone. Leave me alone, you bully.
Bully is crazy.
Yes, you are indeed that. This book has been doing so well, actually, and I'm not going to be too messy. I'll wait for JP to care before I get too messy. It's been doing so well that it's even making the conservatives and the conservative adjacent people pop out to talk about this book. Some people that said they don't resonate with these books or these characters, but that's a whole conversation for another day.
Said he really liked that Hardwire.
I was supposed to add a raccoon sound to my soundboard, but it's totally forgot. I didn't get back home soon enough for that. I was supposed to do that, but I just got good and got my monetization back on YouTube. I'm not trying to get my shit clapped again.
I mean, look, I actually was worried for a little bit. So that's why I put up those little raccoon noises instead of just saying the word, because I was like, man, look, y'all ain't about to get me. Y'all ain't about to get me.
So all that to be said, the book's selling very well. I don't know if we can check the numbers. I don't know how soon those go up to see if if it's sold 100,000 copies yet, because I know that was the total goal that Joseph Illich had. If we can, great. If can't, I think Ernie's doing that right now. But I'm excited to see what comes next in regards to a pitch, because we know a pitch is coming soon at some point, by the words of Joseph Illich, that they're going to push for a mainline static book. And in getting a mainline static book, that means we get other characters introduced. More than likely, they'll use static as the vehicle to introduce the rest of the Milestone Media characters within that run. But again, this is all a lot of hope at this moment in time. I think the sales are going to be there, but it's a matter of if DC is going to, try to bullshit us again. Because at this point, you can't say the sales aren't there. So I don't know what the excuse would be at that point.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can make any major excuse, because that's what they've been telling us for how long? Black books don't sell. So you just had a black book that sold. Now what? You told us the reason you didn't go forward with the Power Company was because the book didn't sell. Well, this one sold, so
can't sell a book you don't promote. But okay.
Look. Testify. Because that is. I say it all the time. The narrative that black books don't sell, that's a lie. Black books don't sell because what they'll have you believe is that, oh, they're not selling because black people aren't buying them. Stop that. That's a lie. It's because you don't tell people. Like, I remember when Green Lantern War Journal came out, there were so many people that didn't know that book was a thing. So many people. People were like fans of John Stewart. They're like, they didn't know. People didn't know it was a Mr. Terrific book last year or Black Lightning book last year.
And see, it's so funny because I covered both of those in full, and they were just like, I haven't even seen these in my comic book store. I said, I bet you haven't. I wonder why that is.
Man, it's crazy.
But according to Charlie's comment section,
oh brother,
DC loves black people and shit. And I'm like, somebody just said, do you have an actual rebuttal? Whoever that was, find you something safe to do. I don't feel good.
Because I'm about to say she ain't it. She ain't the one. She's not the safe thing.
I be having to make sure she don't go too crazy and like give me clap because she will call somebody out their name with a quickness. I'm like, Ori, please relax.
Find you something safe to do. And like I just said, whoever that was, I wish I was as naive and slow as y'all. It seems like so much fun. Like y'all be frolicking in the flowers and shit.
Look, why is it I'm just seeing like a bunch of like just simple folks just like holding hands and singing like the la 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 la. God damn.
And it's not even as much night. Well, it's not even just naivety. It's willful ignorance. If we're keeping it the buck, it's willful ignorance combined with nostalgia, to where when you bring up these issues in these conversations, and people are just like, "Oh, well, niggas don't buy the book," or "The book is just not that good." I saw one dude on my Milestone videos like, "Oh my god, the book was terrible from beginning to end. Call it the Dakota Incident: The History of Exposition." And I'm like, okay,
so
nigga.
We're not doing this because, okay, first off, the book, this is the expedition or the exposition incident right here. This is the exposition incident because this book has no story. Like this is the collection of the 4 new history of the DC Universe books they put out before the Dakota Incident. This has no story. This is anyone familiar with like the Silmarillion? Basically it's a spinoff of Lord of the. It's not. I guess you call it like a spinoff of Lord of the Rings, but it's
yeah.
I bought that book like a long time ago, thinking like, oh man, dude, Lord of the Rings. Oh yeah, man, I'm gonna buy this. This is gonna be lit. And when I opened up that book, I was like, damn, this is a textbook.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no story in here. This is.
I remember that, and I said because I didn't. First of all, I wasn't gonna buy it because my friend was like, "Yeah, I just bought this new book that's supposed to be like a Lord of the Rings spinoff," and I was like, that sounds like a really bad idea."
It was.
And then she was telling me about it, and she was like, I said, it's almost as if I predicted that was a really bad idea.
You know, they had books back. I remember, I think it might be in here somewhere. I don't want to like go off and go dig for it, but there's a book I remember vividly that Marvel used to put out where it would be like this data book that would tell you in alphabetical order characters within the mainline continuity teams.
Yeah, I have that. It's like a directory almost. Yeah, I have that one. I have the DC one. Yeah, the encyclopedia.
Yeah.
I have that one. I have a DC one.
Yeah, I was about to say I need to get the updated DC one, but yeah, like this is what they're talking about. Like that shit right there has no story. The Dakota Incident has a story. See, that's how you know.
And it's like a jumping off point. It's a jumping off point too. So it's just like they can continue from where they are into the rest of the story.
And again, that's mostly nigga that didn't read it because I just caught a nigga today. I don't know if about it that like comments on the video was arguing with me about a video and then told him himself about him not even watching the video. I was like, so you okay, cool. You told him yourself. Got you. I'm done talking to you. Nigga, you didn't watch the video. You're just
between the one that you posted, one that you posted and the Blade one you posted, I said, let me get out of Charlie's comments before I get him banned the second time.
And usually I'd be on the stage.
So bad.
I will
because it's like, are y'all listening to the words? I don't understand where you're getting lost.
Normally, I will just like hide user from channel with a quickness when I see somebody tap dancing or being ignorant or stupid in the comment section. But lately, I've been having fun arguing. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been having fun. I
said I wasn't going to argue with nobody. I was like, I'm not about to argue with no slow people. And I really started to. I really was in Charlie's comment sections on both videos, and I had words to say. But then I'm just sitting here like, I'm not about to argue with you niggas for free.
Nope.
Once the comment section gets to like 70s plus niggas commenting, and I'm like, okay, most of those I will say. Most of them are great. It's for people just like, being encouraging, saying they agree, whatever it may be. But then there's just like those handful of niggas where I'm just like, I got time today.
Well, no, I got the same shit when I did at both times actually. When I did the video saying that Charles Xavier and and Magneto aren't based on MLK and Malcolm X, there were people who came out the woodwork saying all kind of it was all stuff that basically let me know either A, didn't watch the video, or B, because you literally repeated something back to me word for word as if I didn't already say it in the video, that you watched the video, but you're stupid and don't have what I said. You lack we have reading comprehension, you lack listening comprehension.
But they did that the same thing. I did a video because I made a post and I said that it was just a reminder that Wanda and Pietro were not mutants and had not been mutants in like 10 fucking years or some shit.
For a while.
And somebody was like, yes, they are because Magneto's their dad.
No, he's not.
He raised them. I'm not going to take away the fact that he did raise them because he did. But they went through the entire process of introducing Natalia, who is their mom, but never revealing who their father was, and still haven't. And to this point, I don't even care. They made her the daughter of witchcraft because her mother then became the mother of witchcraft. She's also a Nexus being. Y'all are so hung up on Wanda being a mutant. That bitch spent 5 minutes with the mutants and said, I don't even like them. They're like, I wish that she was back to being a mutant. Why? She went with the Avengers and then married a robot, so she didn't have to marry one of them fucking people. It was so quick in her mental state. She was so quick when she was having a mental breakdown, just like how they're like, people have Alzheimer's or these other disabilities and they don't forget that they're racist. Of course, they remember they like black. They remember they hate black people. She, in her mental breakdown, remember she hated them fucking people and said no more mutants because Magneto was always choosing mutants over his kids. You just don't understand her character. Nah. Her character is that she hates y'all.
You remember that white chick that lost her mind in the was it a Bed Bath and Beyond, or was it Victoria's Secret somewhere?
It was in Bath and Body Works.
That's what it was.
Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secret, and she just started crying.
Yeah, remember how she was screaming at the black woman recording her, like basically she was like, "Get away from me, stay away from me," but like she kept chasing her.
Yes, she was like, "Stay away from me." It was like chasing her. Literally, she does not like y'all. She does not like them. The only ones that she likes are her father and Polaris, because they raised her. She does not like them as a whole.
No.
And they're like, well, she's friends with Storm. Storm is another exception, and Storm also has magic.
Yes. Well, and you also have to take into consideration too that like, I love Storm. I think Storm is like one of the GOATs, but we also got to remember Storm is like the safe Negro in Marvel. Like Like Storm, like, yeah, people know. It's not to say Storm ain't about that action. It ain't to say Storm ain't about that life. It ain't to say Storm don't ride for her people. But at the end of the day, she the safe one. Yeah, like she the one that they like. You know what? She doesn't scare me as much. Like she's not Beyonce Super Bowl performance threatening. No one on the Avengers sees Storm pull up and go, I feel unsafe. You know,
Right.
they
Now when Luke Cage come around, they be like, I don't know about this guy.
But
Right.
I say the same thing about Storm. I say the same thing about Storm. First of all, where is she at? Whose team is she on? Right. And then who did she get married to? Is he a mutant? No.
Nope.
Then she went with somebody else who was also not a mutant. Then her and Dr. Doom had a fling who was also not a mutant. Then she started talking to somebody else who is also not a mutant. So I'm just sitting here like, maybe she don't like them.
Oh God.
She's not going, she likes her kind, you know what I'm saying? Like she protected them for so long, but like, where is she at?
Wait a minute. You know what I feel like is gonna happen? I feel like eventually someone's gonna make a hit piece video about Storm, and it's gonna be a picture. It's gonna be a picture of her with like some random non-mutant dude, and they're gonna do it the same. They're gonna do it the same way they use it against Dwayne McDuffie. They're gonna be like, look at her.
But she was with a random non-mutant person when she was with that man who was like a pilot. And I'm sitting here like,
she was a Craig.
Well, where the hell he go?
I know what. Say what
I'm
you
still
want.
waiting on Craig.
I'll still take the niggas over Wolverine. I don't like her at Logan. I don't like.
But you know what?
Like
You know who I wanted.
Logan.
You know who I wanted to see her with so bad. You know who?
Oh my God.
So bad. I wanted to see her with Thor so fucking bad when they had that little connection in the book and they had that little lightning storm. I said, please put her with that man. Please, God damn it.
Wait a minute. Why the only mutant she fuck with? Why is it a white man?
Granted, I will say to give her some credit. This one mutant, this nigga has the ability to get into anybody's pants given time around this nigga somehow. Like you can think he's the most disgusting nigga in the world, but if you hang around Wolverine long enough, he will get in your pants somehow. Man, woman, or indifferent, it don't matter.
Listen, Wolverine is a whore because he also had that girl from when Witchblade was still Top Cow. Her name is Kaylee. She's a Witchblade user, a black Witchblade user at that, because Wolverine does love him some black women. I ain't gonna lie. But
redheads and
black user, Kaylee, he said, oh, I like her. And they fought for like maybe about 5 minutes before he had her in the bed. I said, ma'am, I need you to respect your box.
You need to respect your box more than that, man.
To get it together.
He's a walking petri dish. But let me lock in because I was trying to bullshit for like 30 minutes to give JP time. I didn't know what his ETA was, but we about to be 30 minutes in. Niggas are here. They want to hear about this campaign, so we'll get into the campaign. But really briefly, let me go through the comment section really quickly. Somebody in here saying DC rules, Marvel sucks. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, no.
No.
You know what? I tell you what. If you are in here putting the cape on for a corporation, you've already lost. Like I'm sorry, but
that scene in Spider-Man 2, and niggas you swing it around until you can't swing no more. And yeah.
Go
ahead, my bad.
You know, I was just gonna say, like, tribalism is a funny thing to me because, like, there'll be people out there that'll put the cape on for these corporations and they don't give a flying fuck about you.
Wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire.
Tony Weaver. I don't know if it's the Tony Weaver Jr. I've never seen what his YouTube looks like. But he said before DC is a white campaign, where's the Fun Reaper issue 2 campaign? Hey, brother. I made the attempts. The book's still coming out. I'm still paying for it. I'm just be a little bit more poor. So
he said, I hope it's me. He said, I hope it's me.
I I've never seen your actual comment. My bad, brother. I'm honored. I'm honored that you read it. I appreciate it that you read it. Thank you so much. If you read issue 1, I'm not sure, but again, thank you so much for the kind words.
I do agree with the comment that says Valiant is better. I do agree with that. Valiant has some really, really fucking amazing stories and really, really amazing characters. Because when I did Livewire, I've done Livewire a few times. Livewire is my girl.
I remember.
And I love her books and her stories. And they did bring Valiant has come back in that, capacity where they've done some more books. So I really need them to pick it up because they got Shadow Man. I need them to pick it up with Livewire because I need more of her in my life, for real.
They just need to stop hiring weirdos to write Bloodshot. That's what Valiant. First off, whoever keeps rebooting and relaunching Valiant needs to be fired. I'm just going to say that right now.
Yeah.
Whoever is hiring the weirdo alt-right transphobic people to write their books, they got to go too. They got to
Jesus.
Everybody got to go. But bring back Vita and let Vita do something over there because I'm kind of sick of Valiant being grand opening, grand closing all the time. Like, I don't know if maybe y'all saw this shit, and this was hilarious to me. Someone posted on Reddit, and I'm pretty sure it was somebody who is they probably work at Valiant. They're like, man, Valiant needs to buy Milestone. No, they do not. Valiant can't buy Valiant. Let Valiant got his own problems. Valiant stay over there. Milestone stay over there. Everybody just do their own shit.
Yeah, I'm not.
You know who I want to see come back? I want to see Aspen Comics come back. I like Aspen Comics. I like Aspen Comics a lot. Those are some really powerful ass fucking characters, and the stories were amazing. And I want to see them come back so bad.
I feel like I'm familiar. I gotta look to see what's on their
title character. Their title character is Aspen Matthews, and that she's the one that I made a video for a while ago.
That's what
I said that I truly believe that she could be Aquaman, and I still do. I
mean, is that a hard feat at this point?
Well, considering how much power they just gave him, I don't know. But between him and Aqualad, and I think I also said Black Manta, I really feel that she by herself could handle that situation.
Hey, man. But yeah, let me go ahead and get into it. DC So White. Again, was trying to wait for JP, but he on CPT right now. And again, to the comment section, thank you to everybody that's showing up, showing out. Tony, good to see you here as well. Thank you for the kind words. But moving on. We are here to discuss DC So White. And for people that are not aware what that is, I don't know if you saw my video today, Kaori's video. I think Ernie has one on the way.
Yes.
JP has put one out. Oh, they were still recording. Okay, that's what it was. And again, I want to get into it just because I don't want people that came for this to wait like an hour into the stream before we actually get into what it is. And I'll let JP and expound upon his thoughts on it and his initial thought process for getting us all together. But to give a generalization of what it is a campaign that we're starting to demand more out of DC. We're asking for a few different things here. We're asking for them to announce either 1 to 3 solo ongoing titles starring Black characters. Those titles should have Black creative teams to tell authentic narratives. We're asking for those titles to have immunity from cancellation for at least 2 years to allow for them to enter the cultural zeitgeist and have trade paperbacks. Because we already know how people get down with trades and how fans collect and whatnot. Trades are integral to that and to get into the zeitgeist. And we know it takes time, especially for characters that niggas don't promote or use at all. People need to know who these characters are. It's going to take time. Going forward, we're also asking them, and this is just beyond the books themselves, we want them to grow and get better as a company. We're asking them to update and utilize new forms of promotion, such as their social media, which is crazy as fuck in my mind that we have to beg a corporation with millions of followers who actually use their own social media to promote shit that's going to be but whole other thing. We want them to use their forms. They want to use social media and also utilize the influencers, because that's something that I said in my video I was really big about as well, where you're having creators that have been giving you free promotion and have kept you relevant through the times where your company wasn't that relevant in history. But through things like YouTube and other forms of fashions of content, they've kept you afloat and kept interest around you, and you not really work with them in any significant fashion outside of maybe giving out a couple free books here and there. So asking you to utilize your influence to promote not just the Black titles, but other titles that run across the board. So I don't know, talk to niggas more about helping them promote whatever you have going on as far as that goes. Next, we're asking you to release educational information on how the sales and supporting the books work so that the misleading of fans ends and full transparency begins, because we are also very aware that most niggas don't know how to support their books. And I'm not really mad at the fans for this, because even I was not hip to this until within the last couple of months, where I was speaking and watching creators that were giving information on how it works. Because again, I was one of the many for the longest time growing up that assumed if I go to shop, I buy book supports, book supports the current run, so we get more of book. And that's not how it works.
Actually, I want to hit you with the DMX. I want to hit you with the nope.
I need to update my soundboard. Do I got something for that? No. Okay, well, I'll save that one for later. But last thing we're asking for is that if these series do perform well, continue them. Don't just keep them going because we put pressure on your neck, but continue them if they do sell well. And also, we'd ask for one particular title. We'd ask for a green light of a Power Company book that is utilized to highlight minor Black characters to give them a chance to find new fan bases. Because again, you guys don't push your Black characters. And again, this isn't just for milestone characters. This is just for the niggas that you already have you don't use. This is for the Vixen, the Black Lightning, the Maryland Moonlight, the Calderon in certain instances, Signal, Luke Fox. I'm blanking on a bunch of them at this point. Y'all help me out, niggas.
I mean, hell.
I have 80 pages of Black comic book characters, and almost half is between. Almost half the pages would be between Marvel and DC, and then DC actually has more. And I'm sitting here like, hello, what the fuck?
I mean, shit. Yeah, the fact that like you literally have TV and movie star characters that don't have books right now. Like first off, the fact that Black Lightning, who had a show on the CW for 4 seasons, had one book, and it was a miniseries. Like. That's it. Like it, and that was early in the TV show's run. Most people I know that like Black Lightning don't even know that book exists. So that should tell you a lot. Mr. Terrific, movie star. One of the most memed characters coming out of Superman last year. And who knew he had a book last year? Who knew? Who show of hands, who knew that this man had a book? I
found out through you, though. I ain't gonna hold you. I did none of this was coming out, so I seen you post about it. I'm like, oh, they're doing a year one? It makes sense because the movie just came out, and then when I saw that shit was canceled, I was like, oh, so we just didn't try at all. No.
Well, I mean, I don't even think it was. It was only supposed to go for. I think it was supposed. It was
a miniseries.
It was a miniseries. It was only supposed to go for 6. Because I remember when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, okay." I said, "I see what they're doing. They're doing what they did with Black Lightning." Like I think it was back in the aughts, where it was like, "Oh, we're gonna do like Black Lightning year 1, we're gonna do this terrific year 1." Oh, yeah, but they went back and kind of like showed they like recontextualized Black Lightning or Black Lightning's origin to kind of update it. Because it was a little hokey. His because basically they were trying to clean up, because like back then it was believed that he was just regular dude and he had to have a belt to get the powers, but they went back and cleaned up like, oh no, he was just born that way. He just had it like that.
I never understood.
He was just nice with it.
Do you remember that one Static episode where he met that one Black electrical bass Negro from the 80s or the 70s? I was like, that's supposed to be Black Lightning, because I never knew who that was supposed to be, if that was a character that actually existed or not. It was a Soul Brother, a Soul Power, or Soul Power?
Soul Power or some shit like that. Yeah.
I don't know if that was an original character or just somebody for. I don't know. In my mind, I thought it was supposed to be Black Lightning or a version of him.
Well, the rumor was always like, because it's the thing people always did with characters back then when they didn't know any better. People would always try and like say, oh, this character is so and so's brother. This character is so and so's dad. This character so and so. There's people just kind of projecting stuff on characters. But it was because they did the same thing. I think they even addressed it in the Young Justice show. They were like, oh, yeah. These two motherfuckers ain't related. And like people were acting so surprised. I was like, dude, we know who Static's parents are. There's no
seen
way
this
that
nigga.
Nick Rose is daddy. like we have met Mr. Hawkins and Mrs. Hawkins. Okay, why are y'all trying to fuck up a happy home? Why are y'all trying to fuck up a happy home?
They're trying to do like an anime where he just has a long lost parent that happens to be the god of this. No, bro, let's stop that.
Like there are relations between characters in DC Comics. Like John, I think was it I remember I think it's like Black Lightning's wife is in some way some kin to John Stewart in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But the thing is, that's like shit that nobody talks about, and like it isn't even really important. Like it's just these are things that are just things, and it's like look, but the main thing is just make these damn books. Like, why does Cyborg not have a book? Y'all tried to make Cyborg a thing for so long. Had him in Justice League, New 52 and movies, Titans everywhere. Why does Negro not got a book?
You know who I want to see have a book? She's one of my favorite characters ever. And they always talking about Black people having magic anyway. So, Jill Carlisle.
Yes, thank you.
Why do I recognize that name? I know that name from somewhere.
Crimson something.
Yeah, she's the Crimson Avenger.
Yes,
She's basically like
the gun,
the blind lady. The blind, yeah.
Yeah. She's basically like Daredevil and Ghost Rider, like rolled into like one character.
My girl, I fucking love her. I cosplayed her at one point, and when I got pulled over by the police officer, they were like, "Ma'am, are you okay?" I said, "Oh, yeah, it's just a cosplay. I'm so sorry," because I had blood spatter like on my shirt, and he was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yes, it's a cosplay. I'm sorry." And
I had this fucking bandana over your face.
Be like,
no, I had it in my seat, and he was like, "Are you okay, ma'am?" And I said, "Yes, it's just a cosplay." Like I had to show him the picture and everything. He's like, "Oh, I've never heard of that character before." Right? Can I go to work, please? I don't have time to sit here and educate you. Jesus Christ!
Nigga pulled you over and had a whole 30-minute conversation about your college. If you don't let me go,
I didn't get a ticket though.
Fair enough.
That was fine. I didn't get a ticket, so I was good. But I would love to see her, or even who do I have on here? I have Muhammad X is on here when he went off on Superman.
Oh God, yeah, that motherfucker.
He said, "Who do you think you are? Your ass don't be out here in the trenches. Get out of my face."
That was some wild, it was some wild shit because Superman. It was one of those where Superman was so racially naive in that moment because the whole thing was based like a commentary on the fact that Superman didn't understand why Black people don't fuck with him like that. Like when, like, or like when, like, because I forget who it was that ended up answering the question. I think was it Natasha Irons that he had asked?
I think it was.
Well,
Yeah, he asked her like, what superheroes like she looked up to, and she named every hero but a white one, and it confused him, and I was just like, Soups. I was like,
keep in mind,
baby, come over here.
White man from rural
Let
Kansas.
me hold your hand.
Yeah,
let me hold your hand when I say this.
Let me be the church lady that she holds your hands and put a hand on your knee at the same time and be like, baby girl.
Listen.
Bless your heart.
You white. You white, baby. You white.
Or even who is it? Let me see.
This thing said Misty Stone. Hey, bro, I think it's the wrong character.
Wait, what?
They did. You know how dirty they do Connor Hawk too, and a lot of people didn't know that Connor Hawk was mixed. And I said, Connor Hawk. I said, first of all, y'all not about to play in my face about Connor Hawk because he fought Lady Shiva to a standstill, and y'all not about to play in my face with him at all. Y'all not about to play in my face with him.
No,
they do him dirty every single fucking time, and it kills me. I'm just like, I don't understand.
Well, Black characters don't. They never get like who was it I brought up? Bloodwind. Nobody talks about Bloodwind. Nobody talks about Bloodwind, and it's like this dude is basically Black Magic Superman, and nobody like that's your.
Nobody knows.
Hold up. Pause everything. Hold everything up.
Oh, wait. What we got?
Hey, let everybody know this here is a super chat. Just the brother showing some love. Dropped all my DC pull list books, and I am buying Black indie books now. Every day is about to be Black History Month. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hey, we are in Melanated March, my brother. Welcome,
Yes.
welcome. And letting y'all know, this here is what we like to call a super chat. Everything will be dropped to read a super chat. I don't give a fuck what we're talking about. Conversation will be stopped. I will stop niggas to talk about this super chat. Anyway.
We're going all the way into African April as well. So.
African April.
Period.
Right? I'm just saying.
Period.
I'm fucking weak. We're talking about books we want. At this point, man, I've talked about it a couple different times on the channel. I need this. I need this Stephanie Williams Vixen book. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Stephanie, I either need a Stephanie Williams Vixen book, or I want her to come back to give it. Let's do a Nubia ongoing. Because I finished reading her miniseries. I got the first issue back here somewhere. That was fucking god tier work that she did for Nubia in that fucking book, and the way she wrote those Amazonians. I need more Stephanie Williams writing anything. Again, I love you, Stephanie. I love you so much. I promise I'm not a weird nigga. I don't got a shrine to you.
Hey.
But I love your work. I love your work. I love your work.
Hey, that Street Sharks is pretty dope too. Just I'm not gonna hold
Street
you.
Sharks,
Yeah, that her Street Sharks be hitting. I don't look. Stephanie is a student of the game. Stephanie is a student, and not just a student of the game. She's a student of the culture. Stephanie Williams is what you get when you have someone who is genuinely a fan of things, who grew up in the mud, like came up in the mud with us, like back with like old cartoons and TV shows and toy lines and stuff like that. Like she has that same love for it that we as readers and viewers, whatever the hell, have for it, and it shows in her writing. And like honestly, I'm gonna tell you what I'm mad for. I'm mad that she didn't get to drop that Ironheart book.
That would have been heat. Oh my god.
That pisses me off to this day because it got canceled for the dumbest of reasons. Like, it had nothing to do with the book itself. It got canceled because the TV show got delayed. It's like, no, put the book out. Put the book out.
Nigga. Are you serious?
Yes, that is like that was her worst because the TV show got delayed.
Oh god. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
We got another one.
Wait.
Let me stop. I'm being loud as fuck for no reason. Shout out to Room Full of Blurs. Thank y'all for showing up. Those are people. Stephanie writing Blood Syndicate would do numbers. Yes, her. Because didn't she write the Blood Syndicate portion of the Dakota Incident, or am I tripping?
Yeah, she actually wrote the majority of the action sequences, which oddly enough also was the Blood Syndicate spot. So so yeah, she would do it.
And I think she chose the right members too. I don't know how much of a decision that was on her part to choose the particular members they chose, but the fact you added in a Bronze Tiger, so you got a nigga in there to showcase the martial arts capacity of some of the Blood Syndicate, as well as throwing in the marksman in there. It's like showing how how somebody like a Deadshot or a Boomerang matches up with like a
Tech 9. Yeah.
Like, hey, we shooting these we can shoot the shit now, literally and figuratively.
Also, we gotta have the first black trans male
masquerade.
Masquerade like that.
Masquerade.
I was like, yeah, let's go. Look, Masquerade was my nigga. I'm sorry. That was my boy. That Masquerade was wild.
He was. He really was. He really was.
Look, Mystique's sitting there like, damn, that motherfucker stole my whole flow and did it better. Damn.
Drake.
Like, right? Hey, wait. Hold on, I see, man. My nigga Ping in here, man. What's up, Ping?
Ping Rose place. Appreciate it. What's good, folks? What's good, gang?
Somebody when somebody said, who do we want to see? And I know everybody kind of like wants to go with the more common names, but there are two people. It's a family. And I do believe, well, it's not family, it's a father-daughter situation. I want to say that they are villains. Nobody. Which is Maya Ducard and Morgan Ducard.
Wait. Remind me again, because I'm not familiar with the connection. I'll think about the Duquesnes from the Batwoman, Mr. Batwoman movie. It's Duquesne, not Ducard. Never mind, I'm tripping.
Yeah, so
yeah.
Morgan and Maya are father daughter. Father got killed when he was nobody first, and then I think she took over after he got killed because she was like pissed off about that whole situation. That I feel like, but on top of Massacre just killing an entire fucking superhero team, and I would want to see that on film right now, film, TV show, I don't care. But besides that, I would love to see Nobody. I would love to see Nobody.
Here it is, man.
Hey.
There it is.
We ran over his time. We were talking about the book a lot. What's up, y'all?
Yeah, we were trying to bullshit as long as possible to wait for you to get in here before we covered everything. We ran through.
This is the longest pre-show ever. It's okay. It's the longest pre-show ever.
We, for the most part, ran through like the basics of what we expected, what we were asking for out of DC from the campaign. But I wanted to give you room to kind of break down your thoughts, why you feel like this was needed, your thought process for kind of putting all this together, because I do want to give you your flowers in regards to putting this all together, because this is something that was needed that nobody was putting together besides until you did it. So I want to give you your flowers as far as that goes.
I appreciate that, man, because like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I tell the story a lot that my dad once saw me reading a Batman book, and then despite him just being a dude who worked at Chrysler, he took his ass into a comic shop while being tired and asked for some black books. And he got me Priest's Captain America and Falcon and got me the 95 Black Lightning run. And ever since then, black characters have mattered to me. And I started to notice a trend growing up that I would pre-order a book and I'd be at the shop loving a book, and then it would just disappear. And the one that the first time it really hit me in my feels was when I first started my own comic book review website. I had landed an interview with Rodney Barnes because we were talking about Falcon right after Secret Empire. And then I woke up and checked the solicitations, and it was gone. And I emailed Rodney and was like, hey, where's Falcon? And he was like, it got canceled. And I'm just like, what do you mean it got canceled? It was so good. And I'm just like, ever since then, I've been more keeping track of how this stuff goes. I've been keeping more track on how everything works. And I think the one that really hit me in the feels more than that was Black Panther and the Crew. That was, yes, he already knows. Because
I remember that shit.
I don't think this has ever happened ever since then, where a book was announced because of the success of the movie and Coates' initial run, and they greenlit World of Wakanda and Black Panther and the Crew as ongoing stories. That book did so poor in pre-orders that it was canceled and put to a 6-issue mini after how bad the first issue sales were. They didn't even let the book come out. They saw FOC end, saw how bad the pre-orders were, and said, we good. And that has drove me up a wall ever since then. So I started just kind of keeping track. And I was like, I haven't seen a black ongoing from DC in a while. And I looked at the chart and was like, oh, well, Green Lantern War Journal was a thing. But then I looked at the thing and it said, no, it was canceled and turned to a limited series. Okay. So what was the last one? I Am Batman. I'm like, that's 2 years. And I look at it and I looked at the clock and I saw that it hit 1,000 days. I got a bunch of creators on TikTok together, did the first round of this. And that was when I found out that like Marquise Draper followed me on Instagram because of it. Like he told me that it got up to them about the campaign. Different writers were reaching out to me, thanking me. I got followed by Joseph Village, and he wanted to like talk to me about the Dakota Incident coming out. And genuinely, that's where I was like, all right, this is getting bigger than I thought it was. So this time it was like, okay, everybody and their mama came out to support this damn book. That's cool. But what happens from here? Because we just had Comics Pro a few weeks ago, where that's like the big event where all the publishers talk to the comic book store owners about what's coming down the pipeline for the rest of the year. There wasn't a single black ongoing announced from DC or Marvel. And that told me that something had to be done. So I was like, hey, a certain ring-tailed hooligan brought all of us kind of together. And decided to play the algorithm game this weekend. why don't we all unite like the Power Rangers and start a cause? And I have looked up to Ernie for so many years. I've looked up to Kaori for the past few years. And then Diesel hopped in my DMs, wanted me to pimp his book, and I love him for that because I felt honored. And it very much felt like a cause that we could all work together. And then BJ wanted in, and Wednesday wanted in. They work 9 to 5s and have kids and stuff, so they can't be here for this. But I appreciate all of y'all wanting to work to make this happen. So DC So White is a site now. Shout out to Dalibor, great white ally who wanted to help code the website for us. And now all the information is up, and y'all can find it. And I very much made a point to put up but what about Absolute Green Lantern? Because if I had $1 for how many comments I've gotten since December of what about Absolute Green Lantern, I could literally pay Al Ewing's salary for the next 2 years to keep writing that damn book, because so many people have wanted to shove that in my face. And I will say, there have been some people that genuinely just don't know. They're newer readers. They're hopping in because they read Absolute Batman or Absolute Green Lantern. They're loving the stuff. They just don't know about how continuity works. They're casual fans. Fair. But then there's the fools that are genuinely trying to do whataboutism and trying to cancel out the campaign and trying to act like we should be happy with the one book we're getting outside the continuity.
Like, here, damn.
Right, like genuinely. And it's just like, why would you think that we would be satisfied with something that's not in the main continuity? Why would you think that we would be satisfied without being represented to where we have never had a mainline continuity book for a Black woman? How crazy is that?
Now, let me ask you, JP,
Yes.
for the fans that are not familiar with.
BJ, shut up.
Hey, there we go. I gotta restructure all this shit now.
Hey.
For the people that are not familiar with how this works, or as to why a mainline book is important, why is it so important for these characters being the mainline DC continuity versus being an absolute book?
I would say for me, it's a matter of the fact that, like, when you look at the Justice League right now in the current run, where they kind of like they're doing the whole thing where like it's literally called Justice League Unlimited, where like everybody's a Justice League member right now, but then in like 6 months to a year, it's just gonna go back to being Flash, Green Lantern, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. When you look at that average roster, there really ain't a whole lot of color there. And it was a point that Dwayne McDuffie made when he signed on for his Justice League run, where he made sure Vixen was there, Black Lightning was there. You saw other people that weren't just a whole sea of white. And it's a matter of the fact that, like, there should be no reason, as Ernie well put a few weeks ago, where we are just tokens standing around to get spent. There should be no reason why we are just standing on the sidelines waiting for our turn to get a little bit of shine. And to Ernie and Kaori's point for the past few months and weeks, Marilyn Moonlight is a perfect example of somebody who got introduced, could be a great representation of Black women in like that aren't just like side characters that got put off for 6 months and then randomly got brought back into the book. And
to be a magical Negro.
More than
to be a magical Negro.
More than 6 months. Because when I
10.
saw her, I
10?
saw her, I said, oh, she seems really interesting. I've never heard of her before because, of course, I was doing my Black History Month type thing, introducing characters, of course. So I was like, let me do something on her. And she had a paragraph. And I said, huh. Okay, so I tried to extend that paragraph out as much as I could to even get a minute because everybody knows that I talk really fast. So I was trying to talk slower and try to extend that paragraph. And that was barely a paragraph. It was the bare minimum of being a paragraph. It was like 4 sentences. And I said, huh. Okay, so then I go read the book and those 4 sentences were incredibly accurate. And I was like, well, that's interesting. And then I saw the date in which she came out. And I said, it's been how long? Okay. So then when they bring her back during this thing and she talked to Lex Luthor, she fought Superman for 0.5 seconds and then she disappeared yet again to then come back for this dumbass event. And I said, or you could just make a book. Am I tripping?
I mean,
Nope.
no. It's real funny how like I was cracking up when Ernie said it in his video where he was like, "Oh, they magically got rid of her kryptonite that she could only be here at night," and I was like, "Oh yeah, they did do that. They did just fix that real quick."
Mhm.
And it's,
Well,
it's so funny.
Her whole purpose, Marilyn Moonlight's only purpose as a character, was to save Superman. That was her whole like.
and
it's even
and to power Superman. I
Power
said, she's
him.
a fucking battery.
Sounds familiar. Sounds like something that almost happened in another book that we were just talking about a minute ago. Man,
That's
gee,
crazy.
Man, it's crazy. I wonder what was that book?
Ooh.
Man, what was that book? I don't remember. Damn, that's crazy. That I don't, man. I'm wilding, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. But no,
It's the girl you sick.
hey, what could have been?
Hey, yo, real quick. It's random. This Peter Parker or Miles?
Peter Parker.
Yeah, I think. Wait, you know what? Color wise, that's Miles Morales, but we all know who Mask that really is.
Well, I only know this because I went to Sam's Club today and I saw the packaging, so I know it's.
Yeah, I
Peter
saw
on
the
damn
packaging. I
package.
saw the packaging.
I had no idea. I was like, "What the hell?"
But I do get the joke. But yeah, no, like, and I think what even kind of like because originally, like, but I will give the biggest of shout outs to the what Joseph Illich called the warrior in the trenches, Mr. Marquise Draper, because brother is in the streets fighting, trying to like uplift us as much as he can. Like he's trying to do things,
Fighting for his life.
Like I even like he gave me the motivation to put this together, because if he can do what he can for us, then we got to do what we can for our people. And I'll even admit, I remember last year with the very nice young lady from, I forget, from Variety or whatever publication she was working for, where she asked James Gunn, when are we getting a Static Shock movie? And he was like,
Pay Your Way. Yeah.
About Static Shock. She asked about a Nubia series as well, potentially.
Yeah. But like James Gunn was all like, well, that's complicated. And I put a post up on Twitter where I was like, hot take. Y'all motherfuckers don't deserve Static, because y'all never supported the Milestone Returns run. You didn't support the New 52 run, despite that really being a mixed bag, if we want to be honest with ourselves. The fact that you straight up didn't even support what was being heralded as the return to form from Black talent for Black fans, which was Milestone Returns. Like, I know Ernie wants to burn Icon versus Hardware at the stake, but like, genuinely, the rest of it was pretty solid.
Everything else was great.
Yeah.
Look,
it's very much one of those things of like, y'all should have supported this shit.
I even bought this bullshit.
I got mine signed by Greg Pak.
See,
That's
look at
awesome.
that. Look,
My only wish for
I
the
didn't
people
ask for
is
this,
that they call him
but
the
I bought
right
it.
name.
You said, okay, Ray?
I said my only wish for people is they call him the right name.
Man, like someone tried to say on Twitter the other day that like it was something about like, oh, I like this is the most divisive topic in Black comic Twitter right now is his name Static versus Static Shock, and my response to that was
Static Shock is the name of the fucking TV show. Goddamn,
right. Like my response to that was, I was like, you don't see people calling Peter Parker the Spectacular Spider-Man every time they say his damn name, but y'all watch the Josh Keaton show. You don't call him Spider-Man Unlimited just because you saw the 90s show. Like shut up. Like just call him Static. He calls himself Static in almost every episode of that damn show. Does he ever say Static Shock? No. He says, I'll put a shock to your system like once, but he never says his name's Static Shock. And it's just annoying as hell. And like people will throw up that meme of silence comic reader, a person who doesn't read comics was talking. But I'm like, shut up, dog. Like, educate yourselves. This is why the literacy rate is down. It is just
it drives me insane every time, because I did a video when he did his video essay for Static, and I did like the whole
made that shit,
breakdown video, and somebody was in the comment section of something else, and they were just like, so can you do a video on Static Shock? And I was like, why am I reviewing the TV show? What am I reviewing the TV show for? No, I'm talking about the comic book.
So the New 52 8-issue book? Did they call it
I
Static Shock?
said, okay, so I
The
was like,
Mark
so you want me
Bernardin
to do the
joint?
book? And then he was like, I'm talking about the character. Well, his fucking name is Static. So his name is Static Shock. Please don't piss me
No,
off
it is not.
because TikTok already tries to ban me multiple times a day. Please do not get me mad in this comment
You be
section.
crashing out though. That's why you be crashing out on niggas in the comments.
I had to refrain I had to stop myself from making video responses to people because the very last time that I did that, it was about me not liking Superman in any capacity. And then somebody said, well, what about something Superman? I said the only time you will catch me saying that I like Superman is 1, if it is John Kent, 2, if it is Calvin Ellis, or 3, if it is Val Zod. And they were like, so you only like the black people? John Kent's not black. But the answer to your question would be yes.
No, I like the Superman that got some sauce on him. That's what I. God damn it!
The ones that have seasoning. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Two quick things. One is a super chat here about y'all heard about the Judah Knight video game, Judah Knights and Demons. I have no idea what he's talking about. I don't know if y'all know what Judah Knight is.
Judah Knight? That doesn't ring any bells.
I
Sir.
feel like that is something that I read.
It's a
in
Steam
passing.
game. Judah Knight, Knights of Demons, Chapter 1. It's like a third person hack and slash game about fighting demons. They look very Doom inspired, but
I'll
it's
check
like
it
a
out.
third person. It's
Yeah, I got
coming
it.
soon, apparently.
I got my Legion go in another room now. I'll check it out. Second thing, JP, as far as
Yes,
so
sir.
we spoke about educating. For people that want to know how they can support the campaign and really help along with getting this thing moving along, how can people support in the
I
city?
would say the biggest thing is that sharing the website dcsowhite.com, but also tagging Scott Snyder, tagging Jim Lee, tagging DC Official on all social media platforms, because and also the biggest caveat I will say with this, the biggest asterisk is be freaking respectful when you say these things. Don't ever be an asshole. Don't ever be toxic, because someone crept in my DMs the other day. It was like, do you think Scott Snyder is racist? And I was like, no, that white man is tired. That white man is so goddamn tired. Like, I met that dude 10 years ago, and he still has the same bags under his eyes that from the day I met him, because he is writing these Batman books, constantly running around doing shit. Like this man was so tired, his freaking sleep paralysis demon was Barbatos. Like, that man is so tired. So like, genuinely, when people try to, like, that's why you can never look me in the eye and try to tell me that Scott Snyder is racist, because he's doing everything to keep DC Comics on the straight and narrow to where they're not doing dumb problematic shit. Like, I don't know, like being horribly misogynistic and abusing women and stuff like that. Damn the deal. But like, genuinely, like Scott Snyder is that dude who actually cares about the industry. And yes, I have a lot of smoke for Nintendo. I will stand on business. What like you really gonna tell me that he just got away with turning a Hotspot into a Trayvon Martin allegory in Heroes in Crisis, and we don't talk about that enough? But
When I found out Dan Didio was like adamantly against, oh yeah, these heroes, they should not have fucking families or relationships. I was like, nigga, who hurt you,
what?
brother? Who hurt you? Why can't you be happy?
Right, and it's like I remember when everyone got really upset that he wouldn't let Batwoman get married. They started calling him homophobic. It's like the one thing you can't call Dan DiDio is homophobic, because he loves gay people. If you read the Love is Love anthology book, he has a beautiful written thing about Extraño, the character from the 80s.
Extraño, yeah.
Like the first gay character. That's the one thing you can't say. He's not homophobic. He just hates people being happy, period, because he even said no one could get married in the New 52. But he probably racist, probably. He probably hates black people. But like, other than that, no, he ain't homophobic, because like he even made it to where in Heroes in Crisis, they were originally going to kill Bunker instead of Hotspot. He switched to the Hotspot. So
to answer the question in the chat,
Go
the question in the chat, I don't think we can, because there are ongoing series for black characters.
What are you talking for the Marvel So White campaign thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There actually isn't a ongoing for a black character at Marvel right now. Miles Morales was the last one,
Yeah.
So we could start a Marvel So White campaign if we wanted to.
We
Yeah.
The asterisk.
We-
there? 'Cause
Well, you
my
know what? Yeah.
understanding was that Storm was conceived as ongoing.
It was
Yeah, they have
numbers.
Storm
Yeah.
listed as ongoing still because
Well,
they
no,
started
like-
her over.
If you look at the solicitations, it says 1 of 5, 2 of 5 for Earth's Mightiest Mutant.
So
And I asked Morewa about that. He says Marvel won't give me a straight answer.
and I'm gonna tell you something. This isn't the first time they've done that, because when I was talking to Joe Casey, now in this case, we're talking about a whole white man. When he did Weapon X-Men, he was told his book was an ongoing. But when the book was solicited, marketing listed it as a miniseries. So he didn't find out his book was not an ongoing until he saw them solicits. And because I even remember I talked to him several months before the book even had come out. So like when we were talking, it was like, oh yeah, no, this is ongoing, this is ongoing, this is ongoing, this is ongoing. This is what we understood. So I 100% believe Morewa if he says that he doesn't know. I promise you, it's probably the bean counters, because this is what I've come to understand about this, especially at Marvel. It's the advertising and marketing divisions that kind of like Ben Affleck, basically the accountant, is out here determining who getting what. So Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant, asterisk. Don't nobody say Intergalactic, because that is a mini-series.
No.
Full stop.
Please don't. And it needs to
been-
stay that way as well.
I ain't
It
after the
needs to
Black
stay
Doc
that
Ock
way.
thing. I was with the Doc
After Doctavius, it's gotta go.
I'm still
It's
buying it.
gotta
I'm
go.
still buying it. Still in my
I'm
pull
still
box.
buying it. I'm pre-ordering it.
I'm looking
But
at it like,
It must go.
is it back here? It may be right here. Hold on.
You know, like mine's sitting on my stack. I need a bag of more of my books over here. But like, I will say that, and somebody made a comment on Twitter, I think it was 2 days ago, where someone was like, "What do we do if a book just sucks?" And they were referring to the John Ridley run, because that run is very divisive.
Look, I tell people all the time, vote with your dollars. If you don't like that book, don't fucking buy it. I was okay with the John Ridley run. I have my issues with it, and I totally get why people don't like it. But like at the same time, I am never going to tell somebody buy that book sight unseen.
Right. What I ended up saying to the person was, I'm the kind of person where I will still pre-order the book because we ain't really getting shit else, but then I will review the book. I will critique the book and respond politely and respectfully to the creators, because how can we spark change if we're just being toxic hooligans on the internet? And that's kind of like swings back to what I was saying about like the don't be an asshole when responding to like Scott Snyder and Jim Lee, because like it Jay Lee is an issue of like, how will you spark change in a book if you just are a dick to the creators? Because the big issue with Black characters is we don't have the liberty technically to just be like, oh, we're not gonna buy it, because in Marvel and DC's heads, it's not, oh, they just don't like the creative team or the direction. Like in their heads, it's, oh, you just don't want a Black book, so you ain't gonna get a Black book.
Yeah, because if
And
we
it's
just like,
like-
oh, we not gonna buy it, they'd be like, yeah, well, we know.
Yeah. and like, because you're not gonna have a situation like how Flash is right now, where Flash just had like 1, 2, 3 different writers come in the past 6 to 8 months. You're just gonna get canceled, and that's the issue at hand. Is that like that shit's just gonna get canceled, and you ain't gonna have shit.
I think
Yeah. No. You go ahead. No,
I was saying, I think the big thing here is too that we're trying to get opportunity out there. Because my whole point is not being that we need to have every Black book be successful no matter what it is, or we need to have just a Black book as a whole. We want them there so that there's opportunity to have a bad Black book. Right now, there's not even a chance to have a bad Black one. It's just we don't get books at all.
Exactly.
So we can get to that point to where, okay, cool. The writer may write a bad Black book, especially if it's because that is something I had in my comment section of my video critiquing DC in particular. They're like, well, what if the Black writer writes a bad book? Well, cool, nigga, throw it to the chopping block. We'll start again with somebody different, or get another writer that we feel like is more equipped. It's not so much. Relax, nigga. Relax.
If you let Green Arrow get to 31, you let Green look. I ain't trying to be ugly here, but Green Arrow, that book started in what, 2023? Yeah, I think it was
I think
I think it
so,
was summer, like summer 2023. So if you let
Mhm.
that book run from summer 2023, and I remember at one point, and people argued with me about this, and then ultimately, I guess maybe there was some miscommunication or whatever. But originally, I remember DC being like, "All right, yeah, this book done," and then for whatever reason, they just kept that shit going. I guess because Joshua Williams got a file on somebody. Joshua Williams had a file on somebody at DC, but the book just came back and then it ran up to 31. The book just got canceled in December. So if you can let I don't know, some people say Green Arrow's a B-list character. I would actually say it's more accurate to say, what I was going to say, I think he's C-list. I'd even make an argument for D-list, but that's another story altogether. I think the only thing keeping him out of D tier is that he was on the CW. That is the only thing.
Should have
But
ran for 2 seasons. But
The CW in the fucking jail.
No. You said right. You said right. 2 seasons is all it should have been
done after 2 seasons.
because everything else.
The minute you brought in Ra's al Ghul's other daughter, it cemented that y'all just wanted a Batman show. I'm just saying.
That
Batman
was
Green.
Bat Arrow is what that show should have been called. No,
I'm just saying.
But if you can give Green Arrow the better part of 2 years to find an audience, Black Lightning could have got 2 years. Mr. Terrific
and then they made him like important during Absolute Power, and I wanted to like slice my own wrist because why are you
It's so wild, bro. Like she's right though. And I even said this to Marquise. I'm like, Black Lightning's 50th anniversary is next year, and you're telling me that between 2 ongoings that didn't even make it to 20 issues, because the first one was 11, second one was 13, and then 3 different miniseries: Year 1, Cold Dead Hands, and last year's book. You're telling me in 50 years, this motherfucker only had 41 comic books to his name? You got me fucked up. Like, in what world does that make sense that this man only has 41 comic books, but he got a whole TV show?
I don't really like how they be doing him either, because they did that angry black man thing. And to be perfectly honest, if I'm talking to you and I'm telling you that I can't do what you're asking me to do, because if I do, my daughter's never going to trust me again, and you come to me telling me that I am dangerous, as if you yourself do not have the plans to kill everybody on this goddamn ship, I'm whooping your ass right now. And then Superman talking about something. Everybody calm down. Fuck you. What are you talking about right now?
I'm not gonna hold you. That didn't work for me. That didn't work for me. I'm not gonna hold you. That was a part of the book. Like, you can say whatever the fuck you want to about the rest of the book, but that is one area where I'd be like, yeah, y'all could have kept that shit. Y'all could have kept that shit.
I'm like, first of all, he's not even. I was like, why y'all got him acting like this? And then he's in here, he talking crazy, and I'm like, why do y'all have him acting like this angry black man with nothing else to do?
Because he's not, that's not his character. Like, Jefferson's one of the coolest like, Jefferson is more cool, calm, and collected than Mr. Terrific most of the time. Like, Mr. Terrific would have made, like, if you want to do that Mr. Terrific, it would have made a little bit more sense. But like, but Black Lightning, in every other depiction that I've seen of this man, he is literally the coolest motherfucker in the room.
You gotta push him to the brink on some Cress Williams type shit, where you gotta push him to his limit before he'll pop off. Like, that's how he's supposed to be.
Scooter don't just show out. Scooter ain't just gonna just show out just cause. Okay, so I
was
would
just
ask
like,
them
who is
to,
this? Who is this man?
Why DC turning us into Keke Palmer? I don't know this man.
I feel like Brandon Thomas was trying to make a point.
What are we doing?
Like, I feel like Brandon Thomas was trying to make a point that, like, DC don't care about black people, but it's also like, you turned him into the angry black man just to make a point, and I don't know if I like that. Like,
I don't like that either. No, that is 100% no.
That's a no. Of a character that I did from Top Cow. His name is Aaron Burrell, and his entire character design and his power is based on how angry he can get. And I said, without him becoming the Hulk or anything like that, it's his power increases with the more angry he gets, and he starts ripping people in half with his bare hands because he's pissed off. And I'm like, why is that?
You said this is called Black
Why are
Blue?
you doing?
What was
His
what
name
was the character's name?
his name is Aaron Burrell. I did a video on him so long ago, and Top Cow shared it. They're like, "Oh my god, we love you so much," and I was like, I mean, that's cool or whatever, but like, also, why did y'all do that?
I all missed
why
what
did
I
we
was
do
talking
that?
about in this motherfucker.
I mean, at least it wasn't the Black Bomber. I'll tell you that much.
Oh,
You know
God.
what? Please, because I had that on my list, and I said that's a very interesting character name. I wonder who that is. And then when I saw who it was, I was like, huh.
No,
Why did we do that?
I always love talking about that story because I had bought McDuffie's JLA issue at the I think it was at like just at the grocery store one day, not paying attention. I took it home, thought it was the shit, was just loving it. Thought that whole page was really weird with the Black Bomber, and just like kind of wrote it off, didn't really think about it. And then I interviewed Jenny Isabella years later, and it all came back to me about how problematic that shit was. And I was
Black
like,
power.
oh.
Huh.
Oh,
When you hear it from the horse's mouth, your brain just kind of like short circuits and goes, oh, I remember now.
Shouting black power to get your powers is fucking
Well, because
insane.
in the original version, he was just gonna go to sleep and wake up as a black man. That's the worst part. He was just gonna work, like, go to sleep, wake up as a black man, go fight crime at night, and then go back to bed and be a skinhead during the
It
day.
sounds like that time when
being
they
a nigga at
made
night is crazy.
Punisher. It sounds like when they made Punisher black for absolutely no fucking reason at all, and then had him attack the police officers, so that you had a black man attacking the police and then being beat up by the police officers immediately afterwards for police brutality against the black man who's a white man that had plastic surgery. What are we doing?
Also, can we please just point out the fact that was the worst name change ever? Frank Rook. Frank Rook. You mean like another
Frank
word?
Rook.
You mean like a rook, which is basically a castle anyway? I was like, you're not even being clever. You're not even being clever. I was like, that's a castle piece on the goddamn chessboard. You're not even okay.
I also love the
Someone said in
interesting
chat,
time,
not blackface, Mr. Hyde. No, like genuinely, this was an idea that DC editorial in the 70s pitched to Jenny Isabella, and Jenny Isabella, being a trans woman from Cleveland, straight up said, "This will be the worst possible thing you could possibly do." When like the at the time, white man from Cleveland has to come in the room and tell you this is a problem. That tells you it's a problem. Like, I'm just saying, like,
The worst thing that they've ever done to me, like for me, was when Lois Lane just had to experience life
Oh,
as
God.
a black woman. And she's like, I have to do this. But then, okay, so you're experiencing life as a black woman, and Superman goes, I'm not going to marry you until you change back.
DC,
Oh.
you see that cover?
Yeah.
You see
Oh.
that cover?
I've seen the story because, again, if you've been on my channel for a while now, you understand there are a few characters that I have smoked for, and I've always not either hated in certain character fucking instances, or just very been side eyeing. Superman has been one of those, and that particular storyline was for me was like, why wouldn't you marry her?
Oh, oh, she's got to change back. Like, you know, it's her because you helped change her. You were there when she changed. And now you can't.
Real quick. Wow, it's just another super chat. Judah Knight is where they're clarifying Judah Knight. I guess the comic book character that they make.
Yeah, I
the
looked it up. Yeah, I looked it up. It's an indie comic book.
Okay.
BJ, what were you gonna say?
Yeah,
I
maybe
was gonna say, I love y'all, Black Power and all that. I'm going to sleep.
My bad,
I
brother.
appreciate you.
Thank you for showing up, brother. Thank you for showing
Yes.
No problem.
All right.
Also,
now,
I gotta give a shout out to Merlin in the chat who said, "Not Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Jamal."
Mr.
I'm
Jamal is
Mr.
crazy.
No.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
But I want to point out, because we spoke about it earlier, the Green Arrow situation in his book, I think, is the perfect situation that we're asking for in regards to a book that may not initially sell well because it's a character that is wildly unknown to the mass audience, at least to the casual audience, that you gave a chance to sell. You gave him 2 years to catch on to somebody. It didn't sell well, but you gave him the opportunity. That's all we're asking for. Get a character that does not get a lot of shine, does not get a lot of push from you guys. Make the book. Actually push them at bare minimum, make a fucking social media post so niggas know it exists. And
Unlike what they did for Dakota Incident.
I'm still stuck on that. I'm still stuck on the fact that Joe paid for that whole trailer off his own dime, and they were more worried about Vertigo than worried about him. That will be the ultimate evidence that, as Ernie says, they are not beating the allegations, because that told me right there what the smoke was. This man paid for that shit out of his own pocket, and y'all couldn't be bothered to put it out. Was really?
And what I'm not going for anymore.
Just put it on your Instagram. I'm confused.
What I'm not going for anymore is that whole conversation about, oh, well, this is a different department. Y'all need to get on the same page. Why do you have a whole company where your whole thing is to sell books, and the biggest thing in modern day in social media that you don't use to sell your books? Get on the same fucking page. You're dysfunctional as fuck. Let's get it together. Get this shit together, people.
And like, it's one of the things where it's just like, I want to have faith in these folks, but at this point, I have no faith in DC. I have faith in Marquise. I have faith in what he's doing. He out here boxing these motherfuckers left and right. But other than that, I ain't got no faith in DC right now. I have a little bit of faith in Marvel, because give 6 months, we might have like a Shuri one shot to tie into that damn movie. But like, other than that, I have no faith in DC right now.
No.
Like, and what makes me even more kind of makes the situation ironic is that not even a month ago, or a little bit over a month ago, did we see Jim Lee talk about why he thinks Western comics are failing, specifically why DC is failing. Why manga are eating us the fuck up right now. And I'm like, brother, this is probably a contributing factor as to why the viewership, or like how people perceive DC Comics is the way it is right now.
And now, see, I'm gonna blow your mind right here. I'm gonna reword. I'm gonna say something, but I can't say it exactly how I heard it. But I'll just say it like this: there are people who work within the confines of DC Comics who are trying to do things kind of in a similar fashion. And with Jim Lee having said that out of one side of his mouth, he has also stomped that type of storytelling down himself. So that whole statement that he made about how, manga's kicking our ass and it's so much better, whatever, he could change it, but he chooses not to.
I feel like his attempt to change that is Vertigo. Like the idea of bringing Vertigo back, where he was like, oh, well, they could tell stories about cooking and things like that. It's like, make Vertigo, bring back Wild Animal, or whatever the hell it was, like Young Animal, yeah. Like let motherfuckers go crazy with that shit. Like, you could easily, like, I'll even give you this. If, like, I still say Black Label was the stupidest name you could have ever gave DC. Black Label. Because look what Marvel did with Marvel Red Band. That shit is on brand. That shit is sexy the way it sounds. All you need, like, you could even call them DC Blue Ribbon or DC Blue Bullet or something like that. Because
Blue Bullet would have been better. Blue Bullet would have been better than Black DC Label.
Black Label and just black.
Especially when, like, the first big Black Label book is Bruce Wayne's dick. That tells you right there something's a problem. They had to hold Jim Lee out on the Jimmy Kimmel show because these motherfuckers wanted to put Batman's dick on a page.
Oh my god!
You unlocked a core memory in my mind of me reading that book and my mom being behind me like, "What the fuck are you reading?" And I was like, "Mom, I promise you." It's like when you're watching anime and like you watch it in sub and your mom walks in like, "What the fuck are you watching?" I promise.
Oh no! It was like it was basically the moment that, like, I'm watching Ninja Scroll and my mom walks in the room.
Oh
and,
god!
Like, has old girl. Oh, he hold the old girl up by one leg and it's like.
Oh fuck!
Or Witchblade. She goes like completely naked in the anime. Oh my god!
It's like that scene from Soul Leader when Death the Kid just grabs both titties and it's like, well, Mama just walked in the room.
Dude, no. That happened to me with my wife.
Oh no.
Gone all day. I'm like, and everybody was like, "Hey man, watch Seven Deadly Sins, man. It's lit. It's lit, man. Just watch it.
No.
Fans." So I turned this shit on, and within 7 minutes, this motherfucker, I don't remember the
Meliodas.
name. Yeah, motherfucker literally just grabbed 2 fists, 2 scoops of titties in his hands, unconsensually, and my wife literally just walked in the door. And like, mind you, to give you the setup. When she walked in the door, she was in the living room where I was. So she could see the TV. So she just walks up and sees this motherfucker got 2 scoops of titties in his hands. And she's just like, so that's what we're doing now. And I'm like, click.
That one.
I was like, nope.
Meliodas always came across weird to me, and I always have my older homies like, "Oh, bro, when you get a girl, you'll understand that." I'm like, "Nigga, I will never see myself in a scenario where I get a girl and just touching her randomly like that."
Dude, I don't.
2 scoops of titty, just like random in the
Yeah. Dude, that's what he did. He literally just walked up and was like, wink, wink. And I was
well, that's just long.
No,
My girl.
listen.
She don't know that though. She don't know that. She don't know that. She don't know that.
No, listen. When I first started watching Witchblade, now mind you, my dad is the one who introduced me to Witchblade because he came down. I had like a whole den to myself when I was like downstairs, and I came downstairs and he was watching it, and I was like, "Oh, what's that? Regular. There's nothing bad happening on the screen." And then we're sitting there watching it, and my mom comes downstairs.
Oh no.
The mom was not a
she's
nerd,
in
by the
middle.
way.
She's in. My mom's not a nerd at all. It's also 2:00 in the morning, and I'm supposed to be in bed. And she comes downstairs. We're sitting there watching it. Dad's on his computer, and she comes and she stands on the steps, and the girl is in the middle of transformation, and all you see is ass. And I was like, "Hey, mom." She was like, "What the fuck is that?"
what kind of
She's
porno
like,
bullshit?
She was like, "Is that a porno?" And I was like, "Yes, I'm down here watching porn with my dad."
How
Please.
awkward would that be?
Please.
That sounds like one of those scenes where like your parents caught you watching porn at home, and then like when they came home from the movie, and then they're like, "All right, we're gonna watch this together, son, because you feel like you could use this on the family computer," and you have to
Like,
sit there and watch that.
I ain't gonna hold you. Certain shows, I would prefer my mom to get me watching porn just because I'm like, that makes sense, at least in her mind. Her seeing the animated woman with the big, like,
Look.
she's like, "You're weird, aren't you?" I'm like, "Ma, I'm
Cartoon titties. Cartoon titties.
That was me. I was Tsunade in Naruto. She caught me watching that shit one day, and I was like, she punches people. She punches them.
You have to try to explain, or what was it? Prison school or high school?
Oh,
Prison
God.
school. Oh my
School,
god!
yeah,
I'm
nigga.
like,
Oh, my
listen,
God.
I don't know, man. I can't explain it to you. I'm sorry.
To reel things back in. A question I have to see, maybe it's something JP thought about or something you guys have thought about. How can DC in this campaign, or even Marvel to an extent in the future, how can it assist the LCSs in a lot of different manners? Because you're seeing a lot of
it. Let's talk about it, because this is a bow that I've had to pick with DC and Marvel for a hot minute. So, Kaori, Ernie, you remember Secret Empire?
Mm-hmm.
There was I remember being at a comic shop when the box came in from Marvel. These motherfuckers sent an entire promotional package to every comic shop that was on Diamond's list. It said, "Hey guys, we want you to decorate your comic shop and pretend like you are a part of Hydra for the next 6 months as a part of Secret Empire. And every time somebody comes into your store, we want you to hail Hydra." So if you can have the balls to do that, you can promote a damn black book. You can send a promotional package to me, to Ernie, to KR, to Diesel. You can send it to the comic shops. You can set up a display. You can have, like, I don't care if it's the most, like, you see all 3 colors of the African flag on this damn book, and you see a giant DC bully with the African flag on it sitting in a comic shop. I don't care. If you can tell these comic shops to set up like they're Nazis, you can give me a damn black, like, display with some trades. Like, Static Season 1 shouldn't be the only compact edition you got. Someone even suggested the other day that they should release a compact edition of the only miniseries Vixen has ever had. And I was like, that's a damn good idea. Let's do it. Because how cool would it be if they had a whole display of Black History Month? You can reissue John Ridley's American Way if you wanted to. You can put back out freaking like all the Static books. You can release friggin' Rebirth of the Cool as a compact edition if you wanted to. You have so many options you could do, and you're not doing it. So I would say, like, first out, it should be, we need to start releasing promotional packets that explain how FOC works, how pre-orders work, because you can't trust all these old white men that are running these comic shops to explain how this shit work. I heard there was comic shops that said unless you subscribe to like 5 different books, you can't just pre-order one book. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like that makes no goddamn sense. Like you need to like actually have a system where people can pre-order one book and have a good time. Because I know one dude at my comic shop, his name is Earl. He only pre-orders every goddamn issue ever of Iron Man, because he really likes Iron Man, and my comic store owner Dave lets him know whenever a relaunch of Iron Man is happening. That way he can resubscribe to Iron Man. If one motherfucker wants one book, let him have one book. God damn it! Like there's no reason why we can't.
I'm just imagining one motherfucker keeping Iron Man books on shelves. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. When he said his name is Earl, I was just like,
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Is it sad that he said Earl and I imagine hi, I'm Paul.
His name is Earl. I was like, my name is Earl.
Right, like, no, he's the chillest dude. He just comes in, grants his book. Like, you should have seen this man's face when he found out there was a new Tony Stark book that came out from Williamson. He was so happy. He was like, man, I ain't been here in a few months. I'm like, yeah, Earl, I know. I ain't seen you in a hot minute. Like, it was really sweet to see him just be so excited to see Iron Man. I was like, hey, man, some people be diehards like that. I ain't even mad at that. I even remember when Riri first came out, because he still bought the book, and him and I would sit in the comic shop and talk about it, because he was a nice white guy that actually didn't hate the idea of Riri. Like, he just liked collecting Iron Man comics. He didn't care who was the book, whether it was Rhodey, whether it was Pepper. He didn't care. He just liked Iron Man, and he wanted to collect Iron Man.
I feel him. That's me with John Stewart. His probably me with Sojourner, since I started that First Sector book, man. Hey, nigga, hey, hold on. Hey, me and Joe.
You
like
are
this.
so fucking
We
aggravating.
like this, man. We like this.
Well, it's just so funny watching him get so excited though, Perry, because like between him Ernie telling about Far Sector or me with Philadelphia, seeing him get excited about these books is like reigniting my passion. So I appreciate it. Also,
there's a lot of like, because I've read a solid amount of like Marvel and DC books, but when it comes to like the indie scene, like Image stuff, or even some of the publishers outside of them, like I've seen a few things here and there. But especially when you put me with like more Black writers that write horror, like horror is my shit. I love horror movies with a passion. So there's more Black writers doing horror. I'm like, yeah, man, let me get in on this shit right here.
And Ernie, I even told him he's gonna get to the end of that first issue, and if you don't hear your old daddy's voice when he opens that coffin, you ain't living.
Flex on me?
I need to get the second volume. There was a thing on eBay that had 2 volumes, but I didn't realize that the other one that they were selling in the bundle was the DCBS alternate variant of the volume 1. So I'm just sitting on 2 volume 1s right now. Yeah. I need to get a volume 2. So I have a cool exclusive, but like he flexed it on me, which is kind of cool because I've read it and I just own it. Because like shout out to Global Comics, they have the whole damn series on there. Also, found out, Ernie, you'll love this. I found out because I kept bugging Rodney Barnes. Apparently, issue 30 is still coming, but in a different way than what we thought it was. But that's all he's told me. That's all he told me. So we might be getting a Run Fool podcast episode of issue 36. I don't know yet. I got.
Oh damn. Honestly, at this point, I just want Rodney to be able to tell stories. I don't care where he tells them. Like I started reading Crownsville. I was like, you know what, I can rock with Crownsville and some of the other stuff he could keep Savage Dragon away from Philadelphia as far as I'm concerned.
I know that was a little weird. Like Al and Savage coming in, I was like, that's like I like the idea of Al because that's just funny for like a what if kind of book. But like, don't.
I'm like, get this other motherfucker on somewhere. I don't know. When I smell the stink of Eric Larson and his degeneracy, I'm just like, no, I'm good, man.
Real quick, for the person in the chat, we were talking about Philadelphia, a book written by I almost got a nigga Ronald Barnes,
the king of horror, Rodney Barnes.
Yes.
Like, you gotta understand, I was just driving to pick up my roommate from the airport earlier today, and I was listening to the Run Fool podcast. The way this man talks about these horror stories,
It's so good.
when he injects just like the black feel into it, like he was talking about Voodoo Village, and you're just listening to this man talk about this shit, and your bones start to like shiver a little bit when you're just driving and you're listening to this shit, and you're just like, oh, this is real shit. Oh, like
It's
it's
just that same feeling I got listening to Delroy Lindo and Sinners like break down that shit when they're in the car scene. I'm like, that's somebody uncle, bro. Somebody uncle give you the game. Like, hey, brother, back in my day, we was going to this, that, and the third. It was so
well, like, or even the first episode of the whole damn show, which is the Wendigo, when you're like, you're kind of chilling and you're vibing with it, and then you're like, it's this, and then right at the end he goes, I saw a tuft of fur under her coat, and I went, oh shit.
Well, it's hilarious to me just because being from Memphis, living in Memphis, all my life. When I saw the Voodoo Village episode, I giggled because I was like, because at first when I saw it, I was like, okay. Because Voodoo Village means something very different to people who live in Memphis than it does to people who live outside of it. Like that, it's like one of those like crazy urban legend deals. But like when he actually like started digging into the like what it was, I was like, thank you.
Now, the comic shop point, I want to kind of dive into this case. This is something I'm also kind of curious about.
Yeah, what's up?
But I find it very odd that Marvel and DC don't really invest. And when I say invest, I don't necessarily just mean like throwing money at them, but finding ways that they can support LCSs when that's the main way that your product is distributed as a whole, where people won't get it. It seems as though like they kind of just like let comic shops out the fucking.
So here's the thing. There's been times where like DC and Marvel have attempted to work with comic shops. One bigger one that I can think of is DC Rebirth, where they made like the first 6 months every book was returnable, to where like they were like, hey, we know the New 52 was a little rough. Okay, it was a lot of rough. We're giving you the option to return these if you're just not selling them, they don't just end up in your back issue bins. Like, we're gonna extend the olive branch a little bit with that. And there's been times where they've helped out with promo material and things like that. Like, kind of like a great analogy I have is like, I used to work at a gas station, and like sometimes different vendors would send you little pop-up displays and shit like that. Like, they'll send you pop-up displays for the compact editions and stuff like that, or like different events they have, like the Hydro thing, as sad as it is. But like, back in like, especially during the diamond times of old, where like it kind of just used to be a thing where like it's almost as if like DC is the manufacturer of the crack, and they're giving it to the head of the table, and they're just dispensing it to the dealers to give to the customers type thing. Like they're very hands off with it, where they're like, hey, here, go make me my money, and then give me my money back is the whole thing. And that's the thing that folks don't understand is if you don't have a pull list, if you don't have pre-orders, you're essentially only paying back the comic shop their investment. And someone even kind of hit it really good in my comment section a few weeks ago, where they were like, hey, does that mean every back issue counts as a sale? And I was like, yeah, unless it gets returned as a part of a returnable program, all of those back issues counted as sales. That's the comic shop who's ass out on that. So it's a very like interesting business that we live in, where like the comic shops bear a lot of the weight of it. And I kind of had to like, I was someone wanted to interview me a few weeks ago, and I kind of had to use Imagine the Gathering like analogy for someone, where it was like, imagine every week on a Wednesday you have pre-release for Imagine the Gathering. But the difference is you have to have a pre-release of like 100 different sets of Magic, and you have to figure out every week how many of each booster pack do you want to put on the shelf of all these different sets of magic. And their brain about exploded because they used to work in a shop and they're trying to like they got the metaphor, because that's essentially what every comic book shop is being asked to do, is understand the supply and demand of their shop over and over and over again. And a lot of the time it just be like they don't see the traction for the books, where you'll like even for books like Green Arrow or Aquaman or like some random book like Silver Surfer, sometimes like they'll see like a couple of subscribers and then one or two for the shelf. Or like I was just having a conversation with someone who works in Georgia at a comic shop. She straight up said, none of the Gooners are pulling Harley Quinn anymore, so I'm not going to order Harley Quinn anymore than like 2 copies. And I was like, I don't blame you. Like, why keep supply like putting it on the shelf and putting it in the back issue bin if it's not being bought? So
that's what I noticed in my shop daily. I remember when the Emma Frost, I don't know if it was a miniseries or I don't think it was ongoing, but the White Queen book that they had put out with the Goon cover on it. That shit sold a little bit, but after that first week, that shit disappeared. And I know I bought one for my homeboy who was a Gooner himself. You know you are.
Annoying.
Real like that Harley Quinn fart comic that came out last year. Like there were some shops that said you only get one for like the one subscriber who orders this. I ain't putting none of these on my shelf. Like that's what you're asking comic shops to do every single week, is to manage what goes on their shelf, what goes to their subscribers, and what can they afford to invest in putting on their shelf and potentially ending up being in a back issue. So it's not just like Ayo DC's wrong or the black fans are wrong. It's a complicated fucking situation.
And real quick to answer a question, the Elite X1 asked, did DC send out a milestone promotional poster for comic shop windows? To my knowledge, no. I think they did back in like the 90s where they had like
the one that they didn't use.
That, yes, that was a whole damn like promotional packet where they sent a letter from Dwayne and Dennis, and like I actually saw like there's like one on eBay right now, like someone has a whole like thing for sale that's like $200 where like it's the whole damn package where like it's a letter from Dwayne and Dennis and Michael and Derek. It's a whole thing to get comic shops on board and whatnot. But it's like, I will say to a certain extent, there is like comic shop group chats and comic shop like forums and video calls every few months or every month where like Marvel and DC does network with these comic shops who opt into those programs, but not every comic shop opts into those programs. So it does become a thing of like DC and Marvel can only do so much to be a part of this shit. So it definitely becomes how much does DC and Marvel care? How much does the comic shop care? How much does the fan care? It's a very multifaceted situation.
Real quick, random question, because somebody may get booted here. When are the Oscars? When are the Oscars starts? What, the 15th?
I think so.
Something like
Let's
that.
see.
Yes, buddy saying congratulations to Michael B. Jordan for winning Male Actor of the Year and Sinners getting that Best Picture at the Oscars.
Well, no, I
So
don't think
they're saying because there was an award show tonight, he won.
They're
saying at the Oscars,
okay,
when the Oscars come, that they're going to be.
Hey, I had to double check because you was
it's March. It's March 15th.
Lamar. My bad, Lamar. I've been on edge with from people in the comment section today. I was about to.
It was last night. They were having a good old time in there. They were clowning on some motherfuckers. They were clowning on Nicki Minaj. I was cracking the fuck up.
Oh yeah, no, she caught no end.
She
caught no end.
Man. And to the Gooner stuff, of course, the fan asked like where the Gooner money go. Honestly, bro, as I've been doing more research and like the Kickstarter stuff, there are so many indie comic creators that have like 1 million different Gooner covers on Kickstarter, and them Kickstarters be
not even Kickstarters. Do yourself a favor, real quick. I want you to pull up League of Comic Geeks right now.
I want you to clear my search history if I do this.
Not really though. Like, but like if you scroll, if you like even this week on League of Comic Geeks, if you scroll to like the very bottom of the new comics page just for this week, you're gonna see some Gooner shit. Like you have to go to the very like bottom precipice of it, where like you'll see the Gooner shit real easily. Like there's one called Private Dance #7 from Space Between Comics. Like that took 2 scrolls of my finger down the list.
Oh wow!
Every week there's Gooner shit that you can pre-order for your local comic book shop, and like they might not pay attention. They'll just pull it for you and they'll put it in your bin. But like that's pretty much what it is at this point. Is that like you can find a lot of weird shit that Looter or Penguin will stock that you could that you can just slide into your bin and your comic book shop might look at you crazy, but they gonna take your money regardless.
Brother,
easily.
I'm looking at some of these. This is a spicy version, the super spicy version.
Like there are censored spicy versions on League, but like when you go pick that shit up, you gonna see some spice.
What is a super spicy version? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What the hell?
Wait. Why are we talking about Sunstone? Why are we talking about Sunstone?
Let's Stefan do his thing.
Why are we talking about Merca and Dolfo and all these other little nasty nigga books? Like what are we doing?
Yeah,
I mean, I ain't hating because I mean,
I love me some baddies more than the next, as much as the next man. But
at least Sajik is like tasteful in what he's done, what he does. Like he definitely puts that work in to make that shit be tasteful.
Oh man, but
or like you can even look at the Dynamite cover for Harley XL Vira #4. Like, that's some Gooder shit right there. Like,
dude, Dynamite, look up any variants for Red Sonja or Vampirella books, and you'll just be like,
Red Sonja, yeah.
Vampirella, especially, like there's a whole wall at my local comic book shop of Vampirella like skimpy covers. And I'm
for the longest time, I never knew who Vampirella was. I thought Vampirella was like a porn spoof of a character. I never knew she was like an actual character because I've only ever seen her like in super.
Did
you spread though?
You make me so bad.
Like I only ever seen her at Book Window. I've never seen her in anything else.
I'm gonna throw him a bone though because the Gooners keep her comics going. The plot is kind of like not really crazy, but like the Gooners keep her comics coming. Like,
is she like an alien, like a vampire alien, I think, or something like that?
Yeah, she's yeah.
I never knew nothing.
They have a Lady Death is like that too.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you might not remember this shit, but she even had a movie back in the day.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Vampirella had like a whole movie back in the day. It was.
It's to the point, it's to the point where like Dynamite be paying cosplayers to like have whole like covers to like dedicated to them. They will make whole cosplay variants of like girls like dressed as Vampirella, and like the Gooners will buy that shit.
Hey, I ain't mad at it. Before we ready to close out here, we've been on about 2 hours, and I don't want to hold y'all all night, and I also have work in the morning. So
yeah, I have homework.
For Pull List Therapy. This is Ernie's first time on Pull List Therapy. It's in the name. This is our pull list. So we're going to go over what books are on our pull list this week, or if you didn't pull anything from Pull Box this week, what books have you read this week that you enjoyed that you want to recommend to people?
Like for this coming week or this past week?
This past week.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, shit. I already made it public knowledge. I removed every white DC character book off my pull list. It's just black books from here on out. So
good nigga books.
Yeah, nigga books. I want nigga books. So I kept absolute Green Lantern. I took absolute Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman off. And I added Zatanna because that's Jamal Campbell. It's the only book announced at DC Next Level that they did at Comics Pro that has any black person on the creative team whatsoever. And obviously, Green Lantern Corps is one that's already just been there. But I stick with mostly like Image shit. So like Roots of Madness, Temporal, and stuff of that magnitude. And I like my little licensed comics like Thundercats and whatnot. Thundercats cross Silverhawks. I added that.
Okay.
Bet. K-Roy, JP, when you want to go?
K-Roy, what you got?
AP can go.
I forgot K-Roy. I forgot about you.
Oh, okay.
I first of all relax because I read the comics this week. I'm just pulling the ones that I liked. Okay.
I was just talking about you being sick, nigga. How bad? I'm bad.
I'll give a special shout out to Concrete Comics. They were nice enough to send me the first 3 issues of Acolyte. That shit has been bomb as hell. I love that shit. Like I have been saying for so long, if you put a nigga in space, I will read it. Like that is my shit. Like that is my shit. Like I love when you do that. I'm a sucker for a nigga in space. Like that's why I say to this day that like one of my favorite bad movies to this day will always be Pluto Nash, because like that movie is a pain in my ass, but like is it fun as hell because it's a nigga in space? Yes.
Nigga's face is funny as fuck.
But in terms of my pull list this week, I had Black Panther Intergalactic, nigga in space. And then I had 3 covers for the Dakota incident, and then I had Temporal. And then next week, I'll give a shout out next week in case I'm not here next week. Batman Static Beyond #4 comes out this week. Make sure y'all go grab that shit. The cover that Nicholas Draper Ivy did for this fucking book is sexy as shit. And more people need to know about that shit for issue #4. My God, he put this shit on Twitter. I'm about nutted. Like, it looks so good.
The design he has for the fucking I almost said that nigga Reboot. What's the main villain's name of this book again?
Hold on, my brain.
Shutdown.
Yeah, shutdown.
That shutdown suit he has for Terry McGinnis is fucking cold. I will say it now, and I've said it before. A good cape will always bring a fucking suit together. Nigga, if you would cape right.
Like Ed DeMo can eat a dig. Like capes will like do some work. Like awesome work. And like the fact that he put adult Ebon into a suit, nigga, brother is looking good. But
I will pay this nigga all the money to do a cover for Reaper in the future at some point. I need to.
Oh, bro, you see the cover he just did for Scion for Crimson?
I saw that. I was like, this stick is nice, bro. I love this nigga so much.
And then I had for next week, I also have Nectar #1, which is a book coming out from Vault Comics, which is basically like what if vampire butterflies caused an apocalypse. And then the Digger from Invader Comics is issue #2. It's basically just what if Indiana Jones was hunting Short Round instead of working with him. And then Power Rangers Prime #15, the final issue comes out. I am mad at all. Actually, not the final issue. It's the second to last issue. I am mad at all you fucking MMPR fans that couldn't give this damn book a chance. All y'all want to bitch and moan all the time that, I don't want MMPR anymore. I don't want Mighty Morphin no more. This book was somebody, Melissa Flores, I kid you not, wrote the Power Rangers Bible when Saban bought the license back. And y'all motherfuckers were like, I don't like that. I don't want to read that. This woman put so much love and so much care into giving you this book because you said you were tired of Mighty Morphin and you threw it away for no reason. And I will always despise the Power Rangers community for throwing this book away. So that is my
They didn't even show for VR. They didn't even show for VR Troopers.
Bruh, that you literally got VR Troopers in this book and y'all like show up. Horrible, distasteful, dishonoring your family. Well, that's all I got.
Dr. Knight, what you got for us?
Well, first of all, I just want to say that Dynamite is stepping on everybody's fucking face with these damn stories. Supernatural, them doing zombie cowboys and chasing them down in their haunted car on jackrabbits was funny as fuck.
Yeah,
the Supernatural comic book, that shit was funny.
Are they giving me the Winchester Boy shit I actually want to know about?
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Listen, this shit is good as hell. Predator Bloodshed, actually, I did enjoy that first issue. Everybody being stupid, I was like, yeah, y'all are dumb. Final boss with with one of the main characters being black and the fighting, and it's definitely Mortal Kombat style shit. I think he like took somebody's throat out. That was always fun for me because I love violence. What else did I read? Ursula and Maleficent. So Maleficent just ended. They gave a bad bitch her book, and then they gave an even badder bitch her other book. So Ursula's about to fuck somebody up over her sister. And then Gaston comes out this week.
Did you sign up for the Dynamite Kickstarter for all the hardcovers they just had?
I didn't know they had one.
They just ended that. It was like a giant Kickstarter. And they funded it thankfully, but like they had a whole campaign for all the hardcovers.
Maleficent,
it was like the Disney villains ones.
Yeah, the Disney villains. Yeah, Maleficent, Ursula, Gaston starts on Wednesday, so then we'll have Gaston and Ursula running at the same time, and then Aladdin comes out in May. I said,
and that's got the homie James III on there on that one.
Yes.
Which can we just talk about how in the world really we got those, but like Disney's not publishing those, like Marvel's not publishing. How the hell did Dynamite get that license? That's what I want to know.
Nick Barucci is a bad motherfucker. That's all I can say. Nick Barucci stays in my inbox, and he is always telling me about some wild shit that's coming up. And I'm just like, God damn. Like he fights for basically he fights for those goddamn books. Like he fights for them. Like all the license shit they have. That motherfucker be in the trenches.
Oh yeah, Pepe was telling
You
me
know,
about him. He's like,
I just
right,
need
he
him
kept
to
it
do
playing.
one villain in particular. I just need one villain in particular. If
Ooh.
he's gonna do a Disney villain, I need the best fucking baddest villain to just have a book. Judge Claude Frollo is a fucking murderer, and I
Not
just need
Frollo.
to get.
Oh.
First of all, no.
I don't need a
So look,
problematic white man,
everybody
but yeah,
always
those,
talks
damn it.
about how Scar. Everybody talks about how Scar. I was like, Scar just does what fucking lions do in the fucking wild. That one doesn't really matter to me. And, you know, Maleficent, I felt her because how are you going to uninvite me to a public birthday party that everybody's invited to? You think I'm not going to show up? I'm about to be Jazz. And then Ursula, was she really a villain, or did Ariel just not read the contract? Ariel didn't read the contract. But when it comes to Judge Claude Frollo, this man murdered this woman because he's racist. Murdered this woman after he chased her down, and my girl ran away from him in sandals, and he ran her down on a horse and killed her on the church steps, and then turned around and tried to kill her son because he was ugly, and then manipulated the bishop into keeping the ugly child there, and then naming him half form and manipulating him for 20 years so that he could then go find more fucking gypsies so that he could kill them because they were ants, for him to become obsessed with one and try to molest her in the church after he traps her there, and then tried to kill her, and burn her at the stake for witchcraft because she didn't want to be with him after he sang a song begging for them to send her to hell if she did not date him. Please.
That's a lot.
I just need to know how we get from point A to point B. I just need to know how we get from point A to point B.
Like fire.
After he tries to
fire.
kill a family over a coin found on the ground. I just need to know how we get from point A to point B.
I need to know it too. So Nick, I know sometimes Nick taps in on when his ears start burning, somebody's talking about dynamite. So make it happen.
Hey, yo,
I
Nick,
just because the Lion King story is good too. Like, and Scar,
Right.
Scar is very, very manipulative too. But I just need to know how we get, you know, the activities in between Frollo there. I just need to know how we get from point A to point B.
All I'm saying
That's
is like I'm like Ernie, I'm gonna need this man's email because like all I'm asking for is for us to get a Tron comic book. That way I can fix the stupid Jared Leto shit we done got. Because like bro, like you don't understand. Tron meant so much to me and my dad as a franchise. So like I made an effort to go watch that shit in my dad's memory because he passed last May. And I went and saw that shit and I was like, I want to beat this motherfucker's ass. I want to beat this motherfucker so bad because like, and there were so many like apologists who were like, oh, you don't need Sam and Cora in this movie. What the fuck? Okay, like I can get behind like you trying to make some cockamamie shit up about why Sam and Cora don't need to be here. But when you don't even have the nigga whose movie like the name is on the poster, Tron, in your movie, who like literally he like Bruce even said at a con that they didn't ask him to come back. I was like, canceled. Like Azkaban, all of y'all. Like I'm done. Like that
they've been holding Bruce
That's
Boxleitner out since day one.
It's bullshit.
For me, I had all y'all go first because I've been spending too much fucking money.
Oh man,
You're broke, nigga.
Talk to him.
I'm a broke nigga in these streets right now. Before I start though, again, Carrie brought up another big, but I want to give a shout out to my homie Eater Messias, who's the interior artist for the Supernatural books. Amazing artist. I think he did 2 covers for me for Reaper for issue 3. Dope dudes, family, love them. Shout out to the Echelon Graphic Novels fan. Not fan, to the fam. Jesus Christ. The squad. But for me, we're starting out with obviously the big boy, the Dakota incident from last week. We're getting Black Panther Intergalactic issue 3, I think. You talk about books you taking off. Martian Manhunter's coming off my shit after this week. I ain't gonna hold you. I've just been letting this
I'm
shit
so
collect.
bored with that book.
I've not read an absolute Martian Manhunter book since like issue 3 probably, and I have to catch the fuck up. But I've still been buying these bitches because I forgot to take it off my pull list. So this shit is going off. I'm making it.
I keep telling you, man, you be sleeping on Dennis Camp. Dennis Camp don't fuck around. You go read his news for the Fallout. That man don't play.
Yeah.
I'm not-
Was it
It's so good.
Yeah,
My thoughts on
supporting
Martian
crisis
Manhunter,
events.
this isn't. It's not indicative as him as a writer. I just don't like this fucking book. I don't know, bro. It's not. It's maybe that's just not for me. But
Yeah.
what's not coming off though, nigga? This absolute Wonder Woman.
Ooh.
This shit right here, nigga.
Man,
This shit right here,
absolutely
Girl, Kelly
nigga.
Thompson.
Kelly Thompson is
So
the fucking
good.
go, bro. Between her, I need her and Yo Simone to link up and do like a Nubia Diana like team up book. That'd be
I've
fucking
been
fire.
trying to tell y'all. I've been
Bruh,
trying to
that's
tell
what I
you.
be trying to tell people. Like, literally, I will always be a Carol Danvers apologist because, like, you had Kelly Sudakata come in and resurrect out of the fan service like squander that Carol was in for so long, and then
Mhm.
Bendis just went, you know what? I'm gonna make you Hillary Clinton for like 6 months, and then everybody hated her, and then Margaret Stoll,
Benghazi.
and then Margaret Stoll tried so hard to save her from Bendis with those 2 miniseries, but all the neckbeards who had just started Comicsgate wouldn't get off her throat. They started calling Carol Manvers and shit, and it was getting on my nerves. Oh, you never heard about that, Ernie?
No.
Oh,
I
man.
remember.
Oh,
I used to have to
man.
fight that shit.
And it's just like, and then finally, right when the movie was coming out, they gave it to Kelly, and Kelly put so much work in for that girl, man. Like, she does not get her flowers enough about that book.
Niggas only hate her because her ass ain't out no more. That's all that shit is.
Literally, they just want to sexualize her ass, man. It's so sad. Stop gooning
Everybody
every
gets
5
mad at
minutes.
me. Folks get mad at me when I say that. I'm like, but it's true. Like because they all say the same thing. I liked her better when she was Miss Marvel. I wonder why.
You just want to look at her
Because
ass,
her personality didn't change. She's still the same
all.
character. She's still the
man. She's
same
just a
character. Only the
hard ass
difference is
militaristic
the
person.
titties was up. The titties was served up, and the cheeks was out.
Thighs, nigga, with the sash on it.
When she was showing you the yams, y'all was good. But okay,
Man.
yeah.
Oh,
Y'all totally-
I remember her ass straight up throwing Tony Stark into a room during Secret Invasion. It told it was like, "Bitch, are you a Skrull?" And he went, "No, I swear to God, I'm not a Skrull." So like from then on, I knew Carol Danvers was a bad bitch, even when she was in a unitard. So like when all these motherfuckers were like, "I just want a goon, man," I'm like, "Nah, fuck off. I don't got time for it."
On top of my books, again, these two, I have my comic shop order. Shout out to Oxford Comics, Games, and Collectibles. My family and ATL, the best shop in the city. I got these bad boys right here. I've been on my mom's.
He's joining the club. Let's go.
So we got the compendiums on motherfucking deck. Y'all, we out here with it.
Where's that number 1 though? Where's that number 1?
I gotta order those. They couldn't find those for me, so I gotta go to
Hey.
Inside Trade Store to get issues 1 and then 4, and then I'm waiting
Fifth.
on 5 this summer.
Fifth coming out
July.
June.
No, I thought it was
June,
July.
July or something like that. Like
So
it's
these
like this
motherfuckers
summer.
gonna be stacked up in here soon, pretty soon.
I will tell you, Charlie, like you're just like me with the ADHD. You go feel the texture of that number 4, and it's gonna piss you off because not only is it a different texture, but but the bullet is different, and it's gonna drive you up a damn wall.
Oh god. On top of
Same
that,
way Shadow Cabinet pisses me off that it's not hardcover, it's only in floppy.
Oh man.
I honestly, bro, hardcovers for me the way I grew up. The hardcover, I can't. Floppies for me always seem like they're gonna break easy, and I hate if I ever fuck up and like try to transport it somewhere. You get a bend in any of the covers. I crease a cover on a floppy. I want to throw the whole thing away. I want to burn it with fire. I hate that shit so much. I always hated this shit. That shit happened to my fucking copy of the Deathly Hallows when I was a kid, and I think I ripped the cover off. I think I ripped the whole thing off because it irritated the hell out of me.
I mean, to be fair, that book was irritating, so it makes sense.
Besides those, this nigga Ernie and this nigga JP have contributed to my financial ruin more by offering me, recommending me 2 more books or 2 more series that I enjoy. One of which being this bad boy right here.
Hey.
Hey man, say man. I already been absolutely loving Absolute Green Lantern, and I was like, you know what? I have not read anything that Joe Mulaney has really been in outside of Absolute Green Lantern. I've seen her character. I've seen like her Basil. Is it Basil Carlo? I almost got a nigga Basil Carlo.
Simon Baz. Oh,
Simon Baz.
That's Clayface. That's
Yeah.
Clayface. Basil Carlo is this Clayface.
Basil Carlo.
But yeah, Simon Baz.
Simon Baz. And
He's
then
the one brother with a gun. That's how you remember him. He's the one dude with a full face covering and a gun.
with the balaclava.
Right. The balaclava, and then is it Jennifer Cruz? Not Jennifer Cruz. Is it Cruz? It's Jennifer Cruz.
Jessica Cruz.
Yeah, Jessica Cruz.
Jessica Cruz.
Jessica Cruz.
What?
Nigga,
What
leave me
is-
alone. You know I don't do names. Fuck, leave me alone. Fuck.
I will
Okay.
say, like, Jessica Cruz is my ultimate explanation for why when motherfuckers be out here in these streets that say that Hal Jordan coming back to the dead wasn't a mistake, and they love Hal Jordan to death, because I will always say
I
Hal
don't like
Jordan
that
coming,
nigga.
like Hal Jordan coming back to the dead was the worst mistake that DC ever made, and the reason why I say that is because not even 10 years later, Jeff Johns created Jessica Cruz, and she could have did all the shit that Hal Jordan did.
Yeah.
Hal Jordan is in my annoying white men comics little lineup I have. Matter of fact, I need to make that a video at some point. All the white men in comics that annoy me. Because
Him and Barry Allen could take a walk.
Oh, that's a
off the short
twofer.
pier.
No,
Yeah.
that's a twofer.
Because they created
they are-
stagnation in comic books.
Yeah, they are tied for the most annoying white men in DC Comics for me, 100%. It's not even close. Like third place is not even close to them two.
There are so many people like Hal Jordan and Barry Allen dick suckers that'll be in my comment section trying to tell me I'm wrong, and I'm like, bro, like tell me one thing that Hal Jordan ever did that Kyle Rayner couldn't have done.
Carrie, we're gonna stop in a second, Carrie. I'll let you do your homework in a second. Damn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even realize that my mic was still on.
Clickety clacking hard as a mother. My bad.
We need to get you some brown keycaps for your keys, like 'cause you out here with the blue keycaps going hard in the
Or
paint.
the fucking finger is a little cat finger cover, so she types softer. God damn. The beating the fuck out her keyboard. Jesus Christ. But yeah,
I'm
as far
gonna
as
send you one of those TikTok
Okay.
shop videos that we see with like the buttery smooth keyboards. I'm gonna send you one of those.
I really need to get. I'm getting a keyboard that is a typewriter. It's a
Oh,
typewriter
nice.
keyboard.
I've seen
And I
those,
like because
yeah.
I like the sound.
nigga, that doll in your room is gonna throw that shit across the fucking room after one afternoon.
First of all, leave Serena out of this because Serena ain't done nothing.
Don't conjure her fucking name up
over
here.
there. She's over there in the corner minding her business.
Keep her in the corner. Keep her over there.
I don't
No,
move
no.
her.
She be like,
moves
I
herself.
don't feel so good today. I wonder why, nigga. You got the poltergeist in your fucking room. That's why.
First of all, and you know what? It's not even that she's mad at me. She's not mad at me because I didn't break her box. She's mad at the people who broke her box, but I don't know who did it. So I got pelted with fucking chocolate covered raisins, and I'm the only bitch that eats them. And so I'm sitting here like, well, what did I do? I didn't do it. I just moved you. They are the ones who broke your box. It didn't have anything to do with me. So she's not mean to me anymore, but she is still sitting over here in this corner.
Nigga, if I ever come to visit and I'm in that house, she better be outside or on a different continent.
My brother, every time my brother comes in here and he sees it because she's facing the door, he comes in and he's just like, anyway, he tries to turn to talk to me. And I'm just like, I don't know why you're paying any attention to her. She's there in the corner.
The haunted doll. You don't know why people don't pay attention to the haunted fucking doll in your house? Anyway.
I mean,
I don't know why you guys trip out so much. It's just a ghost. It's just a demon. But yeah, Far Sector, it was like 12 issues in this thing for the overall?
Well, yeah, 12. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 12. That's a smooth 12.
Yeah, I've only finished issue 1 so far, but I'm gonna finish that soon. And then just thinking JP's contributions to my fucking financial ruin in Philadelphia, the first 2 volumes here.
just wait, because next,
So, hey.
next is gonna be Nina Hawk's Nightmare blog. and
Yeah,
that's gonna be the-
Okay, thank you, JP, for saying it because I was like, "Oh, you ain't done, nigga."
No more.
You ain't
No.
done.
I
You
can't
ain't done
keep
at all.
doing this.
Because you ain't read the Nightmare blog. You ain't read.
Let me finish
just wait,
reading
just-
these first because I've not even finished reading all these yet.
Oh, just wait, because then you gonna start seeing your ghost little brother at the foot of your bed. It's gonna be a real problem. Trust me. It's
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
God.
fuck with you.
Look,
I
you'll
know.
never look at the Blues the same way ever again.
Oh man. Oh
Oh,
man.
Side note, I saw
did
an
not just see what
announcement. I saw an announcement that Margaret Bennett and James Tywin IV are doing a book called Odin at Image. That they will get my money. They will be
That
receiving
is
my money.
that you literally just took two of the strongest forces in the fucking cosmos, like literally, and put them on a book. That is two of the strongest people you could ever put on a book right there. Like, let me tell you something. Marguerite Bennett is one of the few people who can say that she went out of her way to put Tanya from Power Rangers Zeo as a part of a team in a Power Rangers book. She said, if you go read Beyond the Grid, which takes place after Shattered Grid, she went out of her way to put Tanya on that damn book. That earned my respect right there. Then you go read her Batwoman run, and you're like, bravo, madam. Bravo.
This Witchblade shit right now. This shit right here, nigga. This Witchblade shit right here, nigga. This shit, nah, bro. She's been fucking cooking.
Oh yeah,
love that woman. And again, I've heard amazing things about James Tynion the fourth. I have not read anything, at least to my knowledge, anything that he's done yet. But I've heard amazing things so far.
Oh, brother!
Or maybe I've read something I have not known it was him.
Let me introduce you to the Department of Truth.
Oh, you know what?
And,
I lied.
and the house that something is killing the children.
let me. I literally just got a tattoo themed around House of Slaughter. Like no, Arnie, look up my arm.
Oh yeah, no, I remember. Yeah, no, you were telling me about that shit. Yeah,
no, because I commissioned the artist of that book to make this for me because I interviewed Tate Brommel about the book, and he was like, yeah, no, you can hit up Chris about the book, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I lied. One of my best friends who knows I love comics got me you got me the volume for the first volume.
Read that first issue tonight and then hit me up. I want to know what you think of that first issue.
Oh man, I've had
this shit for like 3 years and still have not read this shit yet, so I feel bad.
That first issue will make you go, nigga, what?
Yeah. Department of Truth is a motherfucker.
But yeah,
and James Tynion is not afraid to give us representation. There is a black woman from Go in that book. Like, he does not fuck around. Like,
and she ain't a side character. She is not a side character at all.
Oh, I need to read
so much. She's not a Negro on the wall. She doing shit.
I love that term so much. I love that term.
Negro on the wall is fucking hilarious.
Also, to end off the show on a good note, guys, Reggie Hudlin has co-signed the campaign. He just retweeted my Twitter post about the book. About the campaign.
Hell yeah. Hey, bro, we gonna make some shit happen. Again, this is we did a whole roundabout thing above us shooting the shit, but at the end of the day, this campaign is going to make waves. I have full belief that we're going to get the demands that we have set out. There will be no hoodwinking, there'll be no bamboozling, there will be no leading astray. We will stay locked in, and this shit will happen. Change will happen.
I'm excited to see Ernie's video tonight, like tomorrow. Like that's gonna be
this nigga is about to be a comedy. He's hey, that nigga Rumble has been editing some fucking comedy in your shit lately. I've been dying laughing.
This is a sick Negro. I'm like, hold up.
That nigga Rumble is funny as
fuck. Hey, look, I may or may not have maybe ruffled some feathers maybe in various places, but I know that there are writers out there who love me, and there are writers out there who fucking hate my guts right now. So,
we need to have a conversation. I want to know who hates you.
Oh yeah, no, I'll tell you after.
Oh Lord.
But y'all, as far as church announcements, congregation gather up, as far as what you guys can expect. There will be a video essay on the Comics Code Authority that I will be dropping sometime probably next week, because I got niggas back to backs. Yeah, with the Blade video and this one today. I'm tired. I need time to do some other shit. A review.
I need you to make a video about how Blade is actually biracial because of a white man who made him biracial. So
don't get me off. Oh my god,
Mark Guggenheim made him biracial. They like if you read the Blade series from like 06, he randomly retconned it to where Blade's daddy is white.
Yep, look like Lex Luthor.
And nobody knows that.
I will sock that nigga in the face.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good for me because me and the mix made me in the room.
I guess, yeah. You know what? I'm not too mad. They didn't lighten the nigga up at least. They kept him dark skinned. So at that bare minimum, he's still dark skinned. Now this nigga pops out looking like fucking Taylor Lautner or some shit. Like he's a Twilight vampire. I'm gonna be pissed off. Well, no, Taylor, he was a werewolf. Never mind.
Oh, they're gonna have Aaron Pierre play him instead.
Oh my god!
I really need to get it together with these names, Charlie. I really do.
I know who Taylor Lautner is. I just forgot what the nigga played. Okay, I don't fuck with Twilight like that.
He played Shark Boy. It's fine. He played Shark Boy. It's okay.
Yeah, that's what that nigga's known. Shark Boy. Fuck you, talking about. I will say that is one thing. I think Aaron Pierre is a great actor, but it should have been a dark-skinned, bald-headed nigga playing Jon Stewart. That's just me, though. That's just me and my representation. But anyway, church announcements. Yeah, you guys expect that video essay coming. There may be a Joseph Illich interview coming at some point soon because I got a green light to talk to a publicist. So we'll see how that goes. And then potentially you guys will get a Stephanie Williams interview at some point in April. If y'all niggas see me cry on stream, mind your business.
That's funny. She hit me for March and got you for April. That's funny. That's great.
So wait, do I get May?
I've been on her email list for like the last 3 months, and she's just been locked up like the last 3 months. So I'm like, she was like, maybe in April. I'm like, all right, nigga, I'm gonna be back.
That's kind of how it happened too, because like I had originally hit her up in December, and then she was like, hey, maybe January or February, and I circled back, and she was like, oh, maybe March. I'm like, all right, cool. Now we're locked in for that.
When did I drop that video about the shit going on with Magic and Marvel when all that drama was going on? That was like what? Like that month is when I hit her up. So I yeah, so it was, okay. So yeah, that checks out.
Damn.
Yeah, I've been in her email list for a minute now because again, I love you, Stephanie, so much. Not in no weird shit though, but I love you.
I'm gonna tell her when I talk to her next month. I'll be like, your official name is Stephanie Unload the Clip Williams, because if you watch that Black Comic Lords episode, she unloaded the whole clip on the toxic fan base.
Don't get it fucked up. She is from Chicago, nigga. Don't get it fucked up.
Oh no, she don't play at all.
She said Mike Coulter's already Luke. Hey, I need Mike Coulter back as Luke Cage. I need that to happen. Y'all done brought. If you bring back everybody else except Mike Coulter,
he said he wants to come back.
I will fuck niggas up. Anyway, again, that's pretty much it as far as the channel goes. Y'all can expect some more of those videos. I'll be here. I do want to do a review for what's the A24 movie coming out? Fuck. I'm about to look so bad again. The one about the audio, the podcast audio one. You know what I'm talking about, Kaori?
Yes.
The undertone or the underline?
Undertone.
Oh, I got this shit.
Jesus.
I know this same shit.
It was the underlining for me.
There'll be a review for that movie coming out. I've been looking forward to that for a while. So I'm trying to get back into movies. I don't think I've done a movie review the entire year so far. But that's it for me and the channel. My illustrious panel, could you tell people where to find you, what they can expect from you, all that good stuff? Where do we want to start?
I was gonna let one of y'all go first.
Okay, let's say for me,
y'all were the guests in the house, so
yeah, that's fine. For me, I am releasing an interview with because I can't think of Jeremy Robinson, the writer of Nectar for Vault Comics on Tuesday. That book is going to be insane. I feel like a lot of people are going to be sleeping on the book. That's one of those books that like it's an indie book. It's a lot of fun. Dude is like Audible's like top selling novelist right now, like on Amazon. Like if you go look up his like novels, he just signed like a 5 comic deal with Vault Comics to put out these different books he's making. So like people are sleeping on his ass, and more people to know about what, like he's making a whole like Catholic horror book with Vault called Excommunicated that looks fucking terrifying. So like genuinely definitely start peeping his shit. I'm about to be interviewing him on Tuesday. But then we just had our weekly episode with like BJ was here. We went through and talked about the Dakota incident. That's like the weekly episode. But other than that, just like we're almost to 10,000 followers on TikTok. We're about to be doing a giveaway for a first print mid condition Absolute Batman #1 once I hit 10,000 followers on TikTok. Ooh. So that's gonna be a hot one right there.
I'm still pissed I don't have that shit yet. My comic shop hold me and get the copy. I'll have the Noir edition of the first issue.
Hey, yo, shout out to Art of War Comics over on Whatnot. I told him about my idea and he was like, you need one? And I'm like, I'm not gonna say no. And he hooked me up that way I can do the giveaway. So brother, like if you want somebody who genuinely is trying to be a comic shop for the people on Whatnot, Art of War Comics, dude, is like him and his son are just trying to like they're doing a whole thing in March where they're just trying to give away black keys at like bottom dollar rates for people. Like they're giving away milestone keys, like blade keys and stuff like that. They're just trying to give it back to the community. So like if you want some motherfuckers to check out on Whatnot, Art of War Comics, they definitely care about us.
I need to check out Whatnot. I've seen the ads for it, but I've not like seen it used yet.
I was hesitant to mess with it, but then I got sponsored and I was like, fuck it. I hate the amount of AI that people be using on there for like on little like generative AI pictures for things. But like other than that, it's just like literally just TikTok shop mixed with eBay Live and shit. It's the same thing. And if you like, they got some really dope stuff from comics to trading cards to technology. You can get some good stuff on there.
Those. Mr. Fear, Mr. Without, Mr. Ernie.
Oh, well, you can find me, Blur Without Fear, pretty much everywhere. Well, no, not everywhere. Only on YouTube and Threads. I don't post anywhere else. Not really. And you can.
He deleted his TikTok.
Yeah, I deleted my TikTok. I was like, man, get that shit up out of here.
And remember, they don't check DMs, so
I don't.
Email.
Look,
I had to get at you through Charlie just because I was like,
yeah,
I would love to talk to my idol, and then he's like, "Hey, yo, I got you, fam." Like,
Anthony ain't number. I'm like, let me not get this nigga's number. I'll let him know that you need to talk to him.
Well, it's just the man. Look, I'm an old head, man. I don't be in DMs like that. So like, and I only use Instagram for like 2 things, and DMs ain't one of them.
Yeah,
hey, we know about your Instagram habits, mister.
Right?
I had to be careful who I follow on this. I'm like, niggas can see my following.
He said comics and baddies, and I was like, okay.
Oh yeah. That's it. Comics and baddies. That's all I'm here for. But no, if you want to follow me, I'm on Threads, Blur Without Fear, YouTube, Blur Without Fear. Just dropped a video about one of the most controversial Black women in the history of Wildstorm, Voodoo. Go check that out. That's a fun video.
Snake
where
ass bitch.
You're right. Hey, look, the Black character, most people sometimes forget that she's Black. And only because DC reminds us every once in a while. But no, I talked about that. I've got some other videos. I got my own DC So White video coming up. I'm gonna try and have that out by tomorrow. And I also have a talk with Morgan Hampton of the Dakota incident. Talked to him just the other day, so I'm gonna try and have that up pretty soon too.
That man has worse internet than a McDonald's. I swear to God.
Yeah. The internet was kind of hoeing us, but we made it through, and we had a good
I love
time.
him though. Like he's so awesome, but like man has bad internet.
Yeah, I was like, man, look, I need to get you on this fiber pimping. But no, and yeah, that's really it. And if you have a mind to do so, you can go check out the first issue of my comic on Global Comics, Heart of the Darkness. So there you
go. Dr. Knight, you're back from leprosy or the cheese touch, whatever disease you had.
Cheese touch.
He's so.
She was in her videos like.
Listen, it took me forever to like record videos because I had to like cough up a lung in between takes, man. So anyway, I am doing for my birthday. I'm doing a video on Witchblade users. The Black ones leading, of course, but because I love Witchblade the comic, so I wanted to do something on them because I love them. And then also on my birthday, the second book in my Tidebound Legacy series is called Blood Tide. Jesus Christ.
Names, right?
No, because I have it where it's Salt Blood, Blood Tide, Tide Wound, Wound Spell, and yeah, you did get it. I'm so excited for you to read it. So each title of the books starts with the last word of the previous book, so I had to fucking remember which one that even was. But
I picked the name for one.
18th.
I did. I really did.
And Charlie is also a reference for one of the characters in the second or third book. I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
I can't remember which character it is.
Which is even crazier. Which is even crazier. I was like, which book? I was like, which character is it? She's like, I don't know. Like, you know what?
I'm pretty sure I do mention his name is Thorn in the book. I think he appears in the first one. I'm pretty sure it's Thorn, who is a historian in the entire world that I built. So it was supposed to be Charlie. So I'm pretty sure that's who that is.
But sure. Oh, one more thing. I always forget to plug my own shit for real.
Yes, you do.
I know. I know. I'm sorry. My bad. Reaper issue 2. The Kickstarter for issue 2 is ending in under 40 hours. So for people that have all contributed to it and backed it, thank you guys so much. But yeah, a little bit under 40 hours. The Kickstarter for that will be done. We are now in the coloring phase officially for it. Nigga, Julia Galazzi, and my colorist Carlo, they cooking. These niggas are fucking cooking. I'm so excited for y'all to see this issue. I really got to really like get into the lab and play around with dialogue and introducing characters and whatnot. And again, this is my magnum opus as of now until I get into issue 3 and get to sharpen the pen a little bit more. But again, to everybody that has read issue 1, to people I did not know read issue 1, because that nigga Tony said he read issue 1 and I about fucking blushed.
Oh yeah.
I was like, nigga, what? You know who I am? You read my book? What the fuck? But that was cool. Again, thank you so much to everybody that's read it. Thank you so much to everybody that's contributed to the Kickstarter. If you guys want to contribute to the Kickstarter, you can find the link in the description below, as well as an issue where you can purchase issue 1 with Echelon Graphic Novels, the fam. Shout out to them. Well, I say them.
Yeah.
I'm a partial owner at this point, so I gotta say shout out to me and the crew. Again, I'm gonna start popping my shit more. You know, fuck this humble shit.
Gotta.
But that's it, y'all. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. This has been episode. What are we on? Fuck.
I don't know.
I'll tell you in a second. Fuck.
It's like 4 or 5.
Episode
I can't
6.
remember.
We're in episode 6 of Pull This Therapy.
Are we?
Yeah, episode 6. Because I downloaded the one last week for myself because you were still MIA with the disease, with the Black Plague, with the Spanish influenza and whatnot.
God damn.
But yeah. Again, this is a stream that happens every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Me and Kay will go over comic book news or what books that we go over throughout the week, and obviously what's in our pull list for that week. You guys can expect this. And then Tuesdays, again, I just copied Ernie's whole fucking flow for the channel. The other stream I will be doing is Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. The Captain's Lounge with my guy Jordan, or if that nigga's working or on some kind of trip, I bring in a good guest, or I may be doing a shit dolo. But those will be the streams where we talk about pop culture and other nerdy news. But again, thank you guys so much for coming out and showing up. Thank you to my panel for showing up. We got the first live congregation of the Negro Court of Owls, of the Negro Illuminati, of the Negro Avengers, of the crew. Thank you guys so much for coming out. This has been Cap Diesel and gang of Cap Diesel's Dojo. And guys, remember, forever and always. My soundboard is the sound working? Wait. Fuck, I don't know.
Tragedy.
Bye.
Tragedy.